Hello, chat. Today is the end of the loss streak. We're just winning from now on. We're getting coached by Phantom, who has the most tournament wins, I believe, and is very high ranked. So hopefully this is the step to our tournament win, and we'll win the next tournament we play, which I think is on extra credit mod, which is kind of scary, but it's fine. Hate behind this guy. Getting coached by the number one against the number one. Exactly. Phantom's the number one tournament winner, which is what I need, and Monkey is the number one ranked player, which I also need. But we'll learn from Monkey by seeing his jokers at the end of the game. Will this be a YouTube video? I'm not sure yet. Probably. You can say hi, YouTube. Who's that? Phantom? He should be linked in the Twitch chat title, or he's in the description, his YouTube. I'd still win. I mean, we got the number one on our side, even though we're against the number one as well. But I'm pretty sure Phantom's in a game right now. So while he's winning that, everyone's favorite game. We've been on a hot streak on the Balatro. Yeah, actually, it is going to be strong having a coach, because you just actually think about things. Even if it's not just like the coach helping, it's just actually thinking through decisions. Makes you a way better player. Finally got multiplayer. It's so good. It is amazing. Give me Turtle Bean. Okay. That's about the best I've seen Turtle Bean do for me. Scaling, gotta be spare trousers, right? RNG, no. $6, I think is right, yeah. And then plus malt. Oh, scaling. It's not scaling, my bad. I understood that wrong. No timer, right? Yeah. Please do not timer. Do I have Twitch? It is linked in the description. Not scaling uncommon. Plus malt. I'm guessing it's malts and chips. What's a malt and chips uncommon? Yellow close. Malt and chips. I think. No one spoil it for me. Might have to check the collection. Malt and chips. Why am I blanking on every... I'm looking at the collection. I'm not hovering over any though. It's cheap. X malt is yellow to plus malt. Okay, that helps a lot. Give me seeing double. That's just a go-to uncommon. Oh my, we're too good. That's my go-to uncommon X malt. That's the third time I binked it like that. The even Steven guess yesterday was too strong. Well, that was too quick. I kind of needed to stall longer. Looks like we're gonna do some gold stake. It's actually good getting gold stake practice right now. Okay. Well, the game doesn't want me to. Oh yeah, you guys want to see this? Look at this. Isn't that magnificent? Just open up the mod manager. We playing white stake? Yeah, probably. I have yet to play since the rank changes, so I don't have much time on higher stakes, which maybe we can do game 2 gold stake. Yours is crashing too, yeah. Multiplayer, it's just some, usually with profile switching or switching in and out of multiplayer gives me the most problems. Like, why is that crashing? Malberg. Alright, you're out of here, Mal. Oh, maybe I just have to update it. That's why we love Mod Manager. Let me turn the music down a smidge. You guys like my desktop background? That took way too long to set up. Alright. Again? Alright, I'm just removing Malberg. Attempt 5. Yeah, it was Malberg, that's the problem. Why won't game capture switch? There we go. Perfect. Oh, should we continue this run? I was kind of just doing a... Oh, they didn't let me. This is the most crashes I've ever had in such a short period. Pair no value. Yeah, that was gonna be 10 Barons, 10 Mimes in Ante 1, because I was getting B-roll for my cheater video. Who's coaching you? Phantom. He's linked in the description. Great start to the stream, exactly. Okay, well, I think I know what we can do. We can coach Phantom while we're waiting. He's rocking just Photograph for scoring. Oh, and Troll Joker. You can't forget Troll Joker. I thought you were #1 player. In some ways. I don't know which ones, but surely some ways. And this is another thing we're going to be using today. I actually downloaded the calculator because our coach made the mod. Which is something I've really wanted to use in ranked lately, but... And we see him here trying to decide if he wants to greed for the $2.50 of parking value or play his hand, which I don't think it's worth because it's the lucky. I think you gotta play the lucky. Maybe he wasn't even considering. Yeah, you need a lucky hit there to win. And he's holding on to Magnet, and so is his opponent here. Because the only good Joker they've seen is Photograph, and it would not copy Photograph. I guess it would be all luck. And he's selling Superposition here, because it's double sell value right now. And Troll Joker. I don't know what the blinds are at, but it might be hard to win with only a Photograph. You gotta open the planet back here, or something. I don't know what scoring he has other than that. Is he taking space? Pair photo chat is something that that's worked pretty strong. Yeah, we're coaching Phantom before he coaches me. Is Dr. Spectre the coach? Dr. Spectre, I would say, is the #1 player, but Balatro multiplayer is a whole different thing, and he didn't even win the MLB, so I don't think I could say he's the #1 multiplayer. We got the #1 multiplayer in the chat, rank 1. Yeah, he has to play multiple hands, hoping for a lucky hit. He does not have an upgraded hand. The 4 of a kind should be close. Still shy. Yeah. Is he gonna play the Jack Eye? Yeah, he needs a lucky hit now. He needs it or else he's cooked. And he gets both of them. That is so lucky. This magnet is just going to be taking up space for a while, I assume. I believe magnet is getting a rework soon, though I'm not sure if it actually has been made yet, and it doesn't look like it is. But it's going to automatically go off in the face-off instead. I think. At least that's what I saw. That way, you can't just have a standoff, which is something that has happened a couple times, especially to Phantom. Okay. He still has no scoring here. Just a pair level. And 3 pairs is not enough. Oh, straight level. That should get you a good amount. More than a 4 of a kind. In the next update, yeah. Yikes. See, this is my playstyle is very different. I would have like kept just a deep basic scoring joker at this point, and it would have saved me a lot of money. Because it makes reserve parking so much better to have a scoring joker, because you can confidently farm those parking hands, and then you can play your business card on your last hand without worrying. Any scoring joker goes so far, but I guess he hasn't found one. He just sold that Droll Joker earlier, which is not a bad play for the $4. But you know what? He's won more tournaments than me, so I can't question him. What do you even do here? I think you sell parking and you take both of those. Is the co-op public? Technically, it's not completely released yet, but you can get the experimental role on the multiplayer Discord and then grab it. You wouldn't take Invis? You for sure take Invis. Oh, you. He's thinking because of Magnet. Oh, his opponent Invis Magnet, so he should have used that Invis. Or the Magnet, and it would have copied Invis. He could have had 2 Invis. Wait, is his opponent that far ahead in the shop that they got the Invis Joker 2 rounds ahead of Phantom? He's kind of in trouble. It's just gonna copy Magnet, I think. I think it's guaranteed. You get rid of parking here, right? We are getting coached by Phantom, the player we're watching right now. We're just waiting for him to finish up a game. Wish you could play multiplayer, but you play mobile. Yeah, there is no infrastructure for mobile modding so far, but it's definitely something people want. I wonder if it's going to be made. Is he really doing the standoff right now? Maybe he can keep this game on a second monitor. He said he'd play fast. They're in a standoff. I might just play Gold Stake. They're never going to finish this. Well, coaching is postponed, apparently. That will crash if I start that. E75, by the way. Ante 63. Gold stake. Hey, cooler. I want to do some abandoned. I'm gonna play like this is multiplayer. Just get in the headset. I probably would have gone for spades there, actually. And I'm being punished for clubs. Never mind. White stake. Good call. And why did that just score nothing? What? Did anyone catch that? Did... Level 0? Why are all my hands level 0? And why is it a high card? Wait. What is this glitch? Who did this to me, bro? Let's try that again. Gold stake. Okay. That was such a weird glitch. Yeah, who was using all the asteroids? Wait. It's level 0 again, the second I discarded. What? Talisman, probably? I accidentally kept Talisman from doing Cryptid. That's my only guess. Let's see. That's such a weird glitch. It's level 0. What? It's not Talisman. Wait. Why did Talisman not disable? Did I... Oh, there's 2 Talismans. Let me just uninstall it. I forgot about Talisman. Why do I have 2 Talismans? That's so weird. Small blind's tired of everyone beating it. I wonder if you can beat it with level 0. But I guess the flush score's 0, so maybe not. Alright. You run. Mods. No Talisman. Look at that, level 1. Isn't it a beautiful sight? Go for full house. Ooh, you probably go jumbo, right? That's crazy. Huge level 1 bear. It's bigger than the flush we played last round, so I'll take it. Also, why are these hands like paused? I feel like that's a calculator thing. Kind level's kind of big on abandoned deck. Maybe not with -1 hand size. I'm just gonna look for the... Oh, on gold stake you can't reliably draw it, so this was not smart. but I'm too deep in it. 12 cards. Just do it. Just. Oh no. Wow. What were my odds? I could have gone for 3, 6, 7, 8 cards, and I picked the one that didn't. Rip Brainstorm. Solo Brainstorm's the strat. I think so. Yikes. Uh-oh. Everything has more pauses than usual. Like, if I play this, it just seems slower. What's the name of the calculate score mod? This is Phantom's calculator. Let me try it. I tried adding exclamation mark commands. I want to see if it works. Photograph. It doesn't look like it does. This is what you do in multiplayer, and that's the whole run. Calc is short for calculator. Yeah, just anyone just join the stream. This is brutal. Someone tell Phantom to hurry up. I see him holding on to 2 Invis Jokers right now. He did end up copying with Magnet. This is miserable. No way you can do math this fast without a calc. Well, that's why I got a calc. See, now we can see. Does this win? I don't know. Definitely couldn't tell with the 20 mult. 1536. Some quick mental math. Chad. Rest in peace, Bloodstone. Mr. Bones. I missed the great wave from yesterday's stream. Yikes. Isaiah? Quick little straight. Jake Balatro, the one, the only. I mean, I hate Green Joker, and it's never something you use on multiplayer. Maybe I should have taken that pair level. I definitely should have. But you know what? On Gold Stake, apparently it's a good one. Okay, we should be safe. Who's coaching you? Phantom. Because I'm trying to win some tournaments, and Phantom has won the most tournaments, I'm pretty sure. You've been usurped. Okay, well that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's bot Ricks. I didn't go through bot Ricks. I don't use that one. Won the last one, you're getting better? That's bad news for me. We kind of need this. need green joker, or is it 4x flush? Or 8x flush? Probably enough, right? Ship it. No face cards. I'm actually stupid. I ult afford. No one put me on abandoned deck again. I can't play gold stake, man. I only play multiplayer. This is why we need the coaching. Played against you in the EU tournament. I think I did play you, my man. Alright. Give me some face cards. Sure, why not? On multiplayer, I think I actually would take that skip there with the Hex. Call me crazy. What am I doing? No queens. Perishable rental incoming. Ooh. I get a flush here, right? Wasn't even worried. Almost a straight flush. That's big. Okay. I mean, it's technically positive. Can I greed this? There's no shot. Not on this round. Not with -1 hand size. Sanradi, thanks for the follow. Didn't believe in the green joker, you're right. I just see photo chat and my brain turns off. Ooh. Okay, give me the diamonds. This works. I think we can use that, especially if we're drawing hands like this. Photo chat consumes me. It is the truth. Two streams in a row. I usually stream this time of the week. A 60 chip banner. Okay. Just look for some evens, I guess. That's what I asked for. Yikes. Yikes. We have to discard. Red seal. Okay. Could just beg for a even card. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get away with this delayed gratification. Maybe. Okay, we got the $4. That's big. Photo Chad again? Question mark. I'll be smart this time. But what about... Now we already used our red seal on the even. What did I take it from the spectral? What did I take? I took nothing. It was bad spectral. That should win, right? Nope. I should have used the calculator. Madness. That is nice. Okay. We need more 10s. None of those. Or 8s. Could just go 2 pairs with even Steven. But we want to go to 4 of a kind eventually. Couldn't give me a 2 pair. I was too greedy. I think I have to do that. Nope. Time to hope. Where's the coach? That's a good question. Here, I'll show you where the coach is. 3 hacks. This was a photo chat run. Why is there 3 hacks? More re-triggers. How do you even beat the blinds with this setup? A Polychrome 2. He has a 52 card deck. He better have a lot of Polychrome 2s. I mean, even just the chips with that many re-triggers. There it is. Oh, and an ace. Why an ace? Oh, he strengthened the aces. I see. Coach is playing re-triggers. I see that. I do see that. Does he play a flush house here, or does the flush 5 win? With that many re-triggers? Yeah, it's gotta. He has 2 of them. Yeah, the second he doesn't draw it, that's just a life gone. Each of those 2s is giving like 8 chips. We just need a Wii Joker and then a swap to plasma deck and we have something going. Oops. I take oops over Cartomancer. Call me crazy. opponent 10x'd him last PvP. Well, I'm rooting for the opponent so they can quickly end this. Yikes. You gotta do flush house with photograph, no? Or he's just really relying on this hack pivot. That's probably what he did. He was behind and did the hack pivot. Oh, I'm not subbed. Back to gold stake. Oh, I forgot. You skip to Hexa Rare again and then die. I don't know why I didn't go for clubs there. And we're instantly punished. Playing on extra credit mod, this week's tourney's on it? I know. I think playing the tourney Saturday, I could do practice stream tomorrow. Hear me out. And then we get... It's only -1 hand size. Holy gaming. If I draw 10 of diamonds, I'm gonna be mad. I'm mad. Oh wow. What's with the family so early, man? I do not need this. I might just hold on to this for an easier time. Or can we draw the full house easy if we get a king here and a king here? Maybe that full house would have won with this king, but this wins. 10,000. 16 hours on Twitch, that's crazy cooler. Default commands, cool. Wow, I forget how bad the econ is. I almost want to take that skip. Are we just gonna die and not draw 4 of a kind? We only draw 24 cards, that's crazy, but I guess the -1 hand size doesn't make us see any more of our deck. Or the -1 hand. Yikes. I'm taking it. I have to. It sucks using credit card, man. Give me the queen 4 of a kind. Uh oh. Maybe we're okay. If misprint locks in here. Oh! He literally had to hit that. It had to hit 21. I wasn't even worried for a second. That's a pretty good bowl. Blue seal, sure. One king. I'm liking our odds. Four kings in the deck. So this is the greatest misprint that's ever lived. That's actually a beautiful misprint. This run is so cooked. The second I took credit card, it was over. We just need another king. That's not a king. Can't even afford that with credit card. Threes. Threes, sixes, kings. Oh, one purple seal as well. Probably better odds to do this. Let me check misprint. Oh wait, I was about to check the collection. If it's a king, okay, it would have been a 9. I don't think misprint could save us this time. Oh, should have checked the calculate. I'm learning I'm very bad at gold stake. Blue seal? Should have taken the voucher. You're right. No way you're making me play the family again. That's crazy. The odds of getting that 3 times in a row is insane. Smiley face. I think I'll take this. Yeah, 4 oak is not what we want right now. Thank you. We're just playing the same seed over and over again. Sure. We're going 2 pairs. Never mind. That was actually a good skip. Do I play the 2 pair? What does a 2 pair give me? 500. We could play 4 2 pairs. I doubt it. Just give me the full house. This is insane. Good call. Not even a full house. I just want to live. Is that too much to ask for? We need a coach. Exactly. Someone tell him to hurry up. Let's check on coach. Still alive with the 3 hacks. This is on his last life here. Let's see. Picked up a polychrome hallucination. See, this is... He got rid of the oops all 6s. With those luckies, I feel like they help more than the polychrome. Maybe not, though. Has the death into the face-off and the steal. He might be able to stay alive here. We're rooting against him, though. And you gotta discard there. He had photo in that slot before. Oh, so we already got rid of the oops for photo. Or maybe he never took oops. Alright. Triple hack. Hanging Chad. 4 polychrome 2s and a flush 5. Does that win? I feel like it's gotta. 3 hacks on 4 polychrome. Okay, the luckies aren't working at all though. They're hitting for money. 89 million. Does he move his mouse strangely? I'll try to track it. Oh no. His opponent better be on their last life. It is what? Almost an hour after I had planned that. Sorry for making you wait, Monkey. Or Ian. He got the lag bounce. That is the lag bounce. Oops is back. He doesn't take the oops over it. You're telling me this is the guy coaching me? I'm going to be playing against Ian, yes. Oh, you have to take Seltzer there. What? No. If he passes on this Seltzer, I'm gonna go insane. Okay. Okay. He's gonna be an hour late. That's crazy. I should not have told him to play one more. I got stuff to do tonight, man. He said he'd play fast, and this is an hour-long game's the best he can do. This is some build. Only re-triggers. He's wasting Seltzer. I guess he just needs to make sure he has it for the face-off. Because they're both on 1 life. But you probably just use the Magician and play your flush 5 here. Is the money worth it? Probably. Could have asked Vagabond to coach you. What is Vagabond ranked right now? I don't know if he has the same merit as Ian and Phantom. What's your win rate against Vagabond? Could have asked Ian. You got a point. Casual 24 million in the blind. That's why Polychrome's so good. You can have all this retrigger setup and not have to risk glass every round. Polychrome's just infinitely better glass. Vagabond was in last week's tourney semifinals, so was I. But it for the EU. Ducky, thanks for the follow. What is he gonna do here? You got a Temperance, and I feel like everything else is useless. So you just Magician for no reason. Chariot for the face-off. Is he gonna check this Buffoon pack? That's psychotic activity. That's a cheap reroll right there. He just needs to make sure he has 4 hands on Seltzer so he can play 2 here. Because you want to make sure you have as many hands to draw the perfect setup for the face-off. It's so bouncy. Him and Vagabond both have this problem. Uh-oh. He's not going to have a full Seltzer. Unless you strength here. Does a 3-oak win? Flush House definitely wins. See, that's why he's better. I'm not sure if I would have seen that hand there. And the bare minimum is literally just above the blind. But he still has his 7,000. But still. That's my coach. Opponent's not hitting timer. Tell the opponent to hit timer. Someone hurry this guy up. Yeah, there's almost nothing you can find here that helps. I don't even know what you could take. Ancient Joker on spades is about it. Turtle Bean? You obviously take Turtle Bean. Someone tell him to take Turtle Bean. He's considering it. What is his thought process right now? Not a thought behind those eyes. Oh, he's a believer. Let me tell him it's worth. He has to take it. No. Yikes. 45-second gold stake break. 9 ace. Full house. Not even sub to his coach, my bad. He took the bean. We're missing peak right now. 10 seconds. What is my game? What? That is crazy. My game has to be broken. That's insane. That's 3 in a row? That's 4. That's gotta be 4 in a row, I'm pretty sure. 4 games in a row. He has a flush 5 of kings for no reason. I guess he was playing photo for a little bit. That is... Why is this game so bouncy? Okay. Turtle Bean putting in work here. Do you take the Turtle Bean to just give better chance at drawing his hand? I guess each polychrome is worth a lot more than... Oh, wow. That is so unlucky. Bean wasn't enough. I let him down. I just let him down, man. I didn't do enough. 7 cards left in deck is crazy. You think you win anyway? Oh, against 700k, yeah, for sure. And the money hit. And the malt hit. Yeah, you definitely win here. I thought opponent was in the lead by far. Maybe they didn't take Bean, that's probably why. GG. Coach putting in the work. We're so ready. Alright. That was an hour later. That's crazy. Literally an hour-long game. Bean diff. DME lobby code? Yeah, I'll start up a lobby. Create lobby. Get your standard. Vanilla home screen so weird after getting C++. It's different. I feel left out. Alright. Let's send this over. What's a professional's mod list look like? The most standard setup. Joker display, handy, multiplayer. What do I have more? Slay the Jokers. That's just for Twitch. Alright. He said whatever deck or stake. I feel like we just keep it simple. Go red deck. That's exactly what I was thinking. What's Phantom doing? CFK? Is he gonna make me wait longer? The fact that he won that is crazy. Like random stake. I mean, random stakes are normal now. Purple's one of them. Blue is not. Blue's my least favorite stake. Alright. Phantom is ready. I'm calling him. And he's not picking up. That's great. Alright. 1v1 versus the rank 1 player being coached by the player who has won the most tournaments. So we're getting the best of both worlds.
Hello?
There he is. The Phantom himself. Mr. Calc.
Yes. Let me turn down my game sound real quick.
An impressive hour-long game.
It went to last life. I'm sorry. You should not have told me to play another one.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That's fine.
Yes.
We're ready now?
Especially, yeah, I'm ready.
And we're gonna win.
Okay, so what's the plan for making it so I can see it as well?
I'm gonna try
You
streaming on
sharing
Discord.
with me?
If I start to
Okay.
lag, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but that's what I'm doing for now. So.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna show it to my screen because
Can you not just
like trying
show
to record it
Discord?
from Discord, it is really bad.
Is
Like
my
I've tried it
quality
before,
fine?
it just no, the quality's fine. It just like if you're not actually moving it, then OBS hates it for some reason. So I might just grab your stream.
And then your chat just has to see the delay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, here, I'll try to do the Discord thing first, and then if it doesn't work, I'll do the other one.
Alright. So what are your credentials? Who am I being coached by right now?
All right. Give me like 1 second. I'm not the best at talking and doing something, so let me grab the OBS stuff.
Oh, that's perfect. Well, we're playing the game and coaching.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be the one playing the game. I can talk
Okay.
just fine if
Fair.
someone else is doing the
Good point.
clicking.
Good point.
My problem is when I'm the one clicking. All right.
No timer on this match because we need time to learn.
All right, I think I've got it figured out. So I can tell you all about myself. Okay, so my name's Phantom. I've been playing Balatro for a while. I've been playing since pre-release.
Wow.
I guess if we're going far enough back, I guess the first notable thing I did, you know, our good friend Zano, he had a high score competition way back in the day, and I was able to win that.
Okay, so you're good at the
I think
base
the most
game.
notable thing I did there. Yeah, I'm good at the base game. It was all white stake. I think white stake's my specialty, but I'm good in gold stake as well. I don't have C++ or anything, but I won a gold stake tournament recently, so at least in multiplayer, I'm good at gold stake. The most notable thing I did there was I did legendary lists, plasma lists, naninf. I did it on black deck. It was the burglar, serpent, etc. I did that there. That was awesome. As far as multiplayer goes, I'm a previous #1 ranked player. I think right now I'm top 10. I usually stay around top 10. Like I could push, but I don't necessarily feel the drive because I've been #1 in the past. I think everyone knows I'm a good player. I don't feel like playing it that much every day to be able to get and maintain #1. I think the player that we're playing right now is Ian. He's my teammate, and he's the current #1. He's also great at the game.
Yes.
I am the winningest tournament player in multiplayer Balatro. I've won more tournaments than anyone else. I've won 3. Closest anyone else has is 2. So
Right.
that's
and
awesome.
That's exactly why I got you here, because you know I can do good in ranked. I can beat a top player every now and then, but I keep just coming shy from those tournament wins. So I need to learn some consistency and how to win. So that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, and I think consistency is the most important thing, especially for tournament winning. That's something I focus on a lot in my coaching. I think maybe another reason that you took me on is because I've been doing coaching recently, and I think I'm a pretty good coach. In general, my philosophy with Balatro is I want to allow myself to have the most possible outs while also restricting the amount of outs that beat me that my opponent could go. So it's like instead of thinking short term and I'm going to take this like X-Mult Joker that like could probably win me this PvP if my opponent doesn't take it, instead I'll take like a Baron because if mine shows up, that's an out for my opponent. And if they hit that and I don't, then they win the entire game. And so I consider like The only life that
Every
actually matters
future.
is the last one.
All right.
Consider all possible ways the game could go, and pick the way that allows you to win the majority of them. And that's what we're going to be focusing on today.
All right. I just want to mention something. Ian, if you're still in chat, he says he found multiplayer from my hacker video, and he very quickly rose to rank 1 after that. That is very suspicious. That finding the game from a hacking video and then getting rank 1 right after is crazy. But you know what? We got the logs today, so we got nothing to worry about.
Hey, something else about myself is that I'm the head of the anti-cheat team, basically. And when that happened, actually, Ian rose to number 1 really fast. People were like, let's look at the logs, boys. We looked at them. They checked out. I believe he's legit. I've seen him play. He's a very good player. But you know, if you got any logs and you say, hey man, this is pretty sus, send him to me. I've got no shame to kick someone off my team if they're cheating.
Alright. Well, let's start it
Anyway.
up. Let's get into it.
Yep.
I'm ready to learn.
Then a red deck, white stake.
Yeah, I think it's just pretty standard.
Yep.
Alright. Investment tag for shop. Now, before, I would very rarely take this. I maybe take it second shop skip. But with the order now, I kind of consider things like this because $25 probably gets you deeper in the shop than 1.
Yeah, I think the 2 tags you're looking at right now are the only ones to consider.
Yeah.
And so I'd probably take both.
You take both. You missed that
Yeah,
first anti-voucher. Okay.
Like the investment tag, it's $25. It's worth probably more than whatever value you could get from that shop. And let me talk about rare tag. Basically, rare tag, I've done the math. There's 20 rare jokers. Around 5 of them are like game changing enough where like if you find them, your opponent doesn't, you probably win the game. Like, you know, your ancient jokers, your blueprint, your brainstorms, your invisible jokers, things like that. And then 3 of them are like really good, like they're like the family or the vagabond, where like they won't win you the game by themselves, but they're really good value and they're definitely worth taking. So 8 out of 20 chance it's worth taking, and a 1 in 4 chance of if you do and they don't, you win the game. And if you can see in the enemy location, it looks like Ian did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
They're playing the window right now.
Usually when there's a rare tag, I just wait to see what my opponent does, and then sometimes I don't take it, but obviously we have to.
And I used to do that as well. If the opponent takes it, you basically have to. But now that we have things like the order, there's a full house there, by the way. You could have played it 7s and 3s.
No, because I want the 2-hand win.
Well, show me you've got it.
Yeah. You know, when I'm pulling out misprint here, I can't. I can't.
Hey, I've done it.
Diamonds. Surely 2 hearts come. I think.
Nope.
And now we draw a perfect hand here.
Yeah, you'll draw 3 more kings. It'll be a 4 of kind. Oh.
Full house. I saw it that time.
Let's go.
Not
It looks like you have a 3-hand win anyway. I don't think there's anything here.
Yeah, I need a pair, and there's not a pair. 2, 4, 5, like 10.
Any high pair will win probably.
There we go.
2 pair. Yeah. We survived.
A good start.
No, but now you have $25 and a rare.
Okay. But you take the order, even if it's just for the sell value.
It's $4.
And campfire, obviously. And then I open this pack here.
Yeah, you open the first buffoon pack. I think KS the Clown is more value.
Yeah, because that's $5 a round instead of the 3.
It's $5 per round, along with an extra $1 for every reroll you get.
Okay, right here.
because it lowers the amount of rerolls.
I take both of these. I'm a gambling man. I take the showman, and I just want smiley face for some scoring.
What are we
right now.
looking for with showman?
Second campfire. That's a good point.
Is that really?
Because if a,
Like, I'd rather have campfire block and then give me something better than campfire.
That's a good
Instead
point.
of a second campfire. Like, if I had Chad or photograph, which are like common ones and are super valuable, I'm taking showman. If I don't necessarily have anything that like I need to showman, I don't think it's worth to take showman.
And do you take smiley face here, or do you just get by with the order?
I 100% take smiley face.
Right.
It's incredible scoring joker. It can do the first couple antes by itself, especially on wide stake. And if you find any retriggers, then like it can win you the PvPs.
All right. And we go next.
Yes.
I'm just gonna discard for face cards because
Yeah.
I'm
Hopefully
right
a face card. I think
There
any
we
face
go.
card like a full house would win. Yeah. If you find a straight, that should
I
win
think
with
a
any face card
magic
in as
card
well.
was it.
Yeah, probably.
All right. I don't think I take anything there.
I would have considered superposition.
Okay. I guess.
Any form of terror generation is just good.
Go
Especially since you have campfire. Then even if you don't like them, they can still be sold for value later. As well as any tarots in general are just strong. Like if you get more tarots than your opponent, and if anything shows up, like if a red seal shows up, or like a blue seal or a purple seal, like anything you want to copy, or even just getting more hangmans, so that one day when something good does show up, you can win the game. So terror generation in general is good. Superposition is one of the worst, but it's still good and worth taking.
Okay. And
The egg is econ. I would probably just take it.
I might not take that there because I already have 4 jokers, but
You got a 5th slot for a reason.
I'm just gonna go for face cards.
In worst case, it gives you $3, and if you end up selling it, then plus $3, you know?
You're right. Plus $1. Shoot the moon.
Shoot the moon is good.
I love shoot the moon, but I think in this face-off I want to play a straight with the order.
Yeah, and you want to play the face cards instead of keeping them in hand with a smiley face.
Yeah. So reroll. I'm gonna
Fool is great.
use this, if not just for the campfire value.
I would grab the fool and just hold it,
Hold it,
because if a death shows up or hangman or something great shows up,
and then we take
it's
the
worth
voucher.
taking. Take the voucher. Before you
Okay.
go, consider opening that small pack,
Small pack.
because it doesn't lose you interest. Yeah.
Do you take a gold seal here?
I think gold seal is probably worth taking. It's just econ to be able to find you something better.
Alright. And what about this mega?
I'll take one. I personally wouldn't take it because you don't necessarily have, like, your only econ is egg and chaos. If you had some way to get backup to interest, like with reserved parking or a mail-in rebate, then I would take it. But because you're at 15 and you don't have anything that can get you back above that interest besides like selling your egg, which you don't necessarily want to do, I just go next.
Alright. King. I'm just gonna play it now.
That's a pair of 2s.
Good call. So I'm just gonna discard. Give me a jack.
There you go. There's your straight.
Ship it.
Yep. And then hopefully you can get a second straight in the same face-off.
Which we are
E9, 10
close
jack.
to.
King.
Probably draw for a queen.
I mean, you want to keep the 9 if you're going for the queen.
They
9,
give
10
us
jack, queen, king.
better odds of drawing the queen and getting an ace, but Okay, 70.
No, just draw it. Just draw it.
True. He might have
A higher camp fare maybe, but is he gonna be playing multiple straights? I don't know. You just go for what's the strongest that you can possibly play.
right.
All right, now check. Yep. Figure out what's the most reasonable straight to be able to find. You have a good amount of tens, so I'd probably just discard the lowest 5 right now.
Yeah, and even then you could just draw into a good amount of base cards. 2 tens, 1 king.
I might just play that jack. Since you're probably not going to get another straight after this,
Right.
then this high card is slightly more valuable than whatever random high card you'd end up playing after this. So what if the 100 points makes a difference?
And
look, you drew it, and
Does
you
it
drew it.
win though? Probably not.
Hopefully. Nope.
Okay, so he hit. Maybe fooled the priestess.
Could have. It's you.
Bean? You obviously take Bean here. I think I open Arcana pack first here.
Yeah, probably. You know about like duplicate
Terror block.
blocking in
Yeah.
general. Even if it's in the shop, it's still duplicate blocks.
Yeah.
So like that Wheel of Fortune can't show up.
Okay. Definitely a magician.
Yes. Do you want to keep a magician in the fool or something else?
I don't think I would use the fool for any of these, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I'm not sure it does. Definitely don't strength the king.
I think I strength the queen because we already have an extra king.
Yeah, probably. I'm fine with that, and then magician after.
And the 5 just to min max.
Yeah, because eventually, if 6th Sense shows up, then you'd want it.
Now in every
Use a free
world,
roll just to see.
you don't spin the wheel here,
Yes.
but this is a different world.
Again, I would open the small pack.
Yeah.
You don't lose interest for it. Nothing worth taking though.
Okay.
And right now we're discarding.
I think
Probably-
Loss wins. But
Yeah. We're in general we're just trying to find the gold seal
pretty much.
because that's your only real money generation.
With the foil. That's why we spin the wheel there.
I would open the packs if you're gonna open them at all before the rerolling, because then you don't know if there's gonna be a tear on the shop.
I
At
go
least
big
we're blocking moon.
first for better hermit odds. Wow. And what do you sell here? Egg?
I'd sell egg or the order. You're gonna be playing like 5 of a kind soon into flush 5s, hopefully. So the
Right.
order's not gonna do much pretty soon, even though it
I
hit foil.
was gonna say egg because we're gonna spend more money in the shop, but this has $5
Either one.
value, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's Trib.
That's why we
That's
sold
a
that.
good thing we made some things.
Okay, it's a trib seed. Open
Yep.
this. Just a strength.
Mm-hmm.
Superposition, probably not worth taking here. Maybe.
I mean, tarot cards are really valuable with Tribule, so I might consider taking it.
I don't know.
It might
what
be
I
time to get out of egg.
guess. But egg makes our tarot cards more valuable.
1 out of 21 of them more valuable.
And do you roll here? At $29.
Probably.
Let me go next. And then we just look for straight.
Find a straight with the ace, yep. And you got it.
mean, let's pull out the calc. This definitely wins, right? I don't even need to calculate. Greed for the gold seal.
Yep. Don't
That's
give her
why
these.
you
There's
do
a
it.
gold seal. And you play the
Do
king by
do you
itself.
play that? Wow. I mean, I know it's
Well,
statistically worth it, but
mathematically, it's like $1.2. So it's worth. You lose $1 for a hand, but you have a chance at 20, and the math works out.
alright. Wow, the moon has shown up a lot.
So now blocking the moon is really valuable because the seed loves the moon. That's how the math works.
Roll.
Now I would consider this is the one right before PvP, right?
I believe so.
Are you going to buy the Terra Merchant? Because if you do, then I would buy it now
Yes, I
because it's your last chance.
Terra Merchant,
Okay, then buy it.
and I check this. Purple seal probably on red deck.
Yeah, glass in general is nice, but
Not
we
a
are
7.
we already have Triboulet, which is better.
Right.
So if it's not a queen or a king, maybe a jack, we just don't take it.
I take a gold card here.
Costs $3, gives you $3. It's pretty much always worth taking. And worst case, you can sell it for campfire value if you really need it.
Alright. Probably just look for 5 of a kind.
Yep.
With an extra discard, it should be easy.
Yeah. And especially with how many kings you have. I think you have like 6 or
Could have fooled for strength.
6 kings. Could have. What's in the strength? What's in the full right now?
Strength.
The strength.
But we've
Okay.
gotten rid of most of our queens.
Yeah. Just use all of your hands to discards, try to find the kings, and if you find this queen, now maybe you consult misprint. Because you can use that strength on that queen and ensure.
Wins
But if there's king on top of your
face
deck,
off.
then
It's a jack. I think I do this.
I think that's the consistent play. We got it anyway.
Got it anyway.
Now I
It's
probably
strength.
don't. I probably save the fool then. I mean, I might not.
Lucky's first.
It would make. I don't know if I use fool for strength here.
Well, it's too late now.
I don't think so. Yeah, well, now we're not. Do the calc. See if you need to sell
that's-
something.
Okay. Well, it depends if we hit a lucky hit or not. This gives us that selling doesn't even.
I'm not sure an extra 0.25 wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just gotta.
Just
pray.
get lucky. Just get lucky.
Oh, it's that
See?
easy.
It's that easy. It's that easy. Just get lucky.
Space Joker.
Are you aware that buffoon packs are a trap almost every time with the order?
I know it shows you the next couple jokers, but that's like a reroll.
Yes, but there's also a world where let's say the next 2 jokers are Photograph and Chad.
Hmm.
You open that buffoon pack, you can get 1. If your opponent rerolled instead,
That's
they
a
win the
good
game.
Point. I have had that problem before.
So if you just don't open the buffoon packs, it never happens to you.
Okay. I would consider Space Joker over Superposition, but I'm guessing you wouldn't.
Space Joker for what?
Superposition.
No, but why are we playing Space Joker?
To get a 5 of kind level.
We're gonna be playing Flush 5 soon.
Good point. Okay. Sun
See,
card.
there's the Sun card.
Rebate.
I pick it up. Rebate's better than Superposition, 100%.
Could consider over Chaos.
Either one. You have Tarot Merchant, so money equals Tarots now.
Right.
You don't necessarily need Tarot generation, you just need money generation.
I skip this.
Yeah.
I'm go one.
And you can even reroll 1 more because you have the rebate.
Alright, there's our gold seal.
Yep. Just draw your kings.
Hmm.
What's rebate on? 8s?
Good play this high card.
I would play my hands.
Do have 5 discards.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I think I might use the
Save the
sun.
purple seal. I would get a third king in there. If you can.
Yeah.
Because that's your only purple seal. And the only other thing you need to discards for is the 8s.
Wow.
Which hopefully you will draw.
Okay. I mean, could greed the sun a little more. I think so. Yeah,
There it is.
there's a flush
I'll use
5.
the discards. Yep.
Tower.
Now the sun's not on the fool. I'm not sure you would have used the fool for sun.
Right.
But I think it's totally fine. I think in general right now, maybe just pop quiz. What would you use the fool on right now?
I mean, a death gets me another gold seal.
Mhm.
A hangman probably. A hermit maybe.
I think Hermit and Death. Maybe Hangman since you're at 54 cards. Those are the only ones I would really even consider.
Okay. I'm gonna check for flush 5 level.
Mhm. In general, I think Celestial packs are a waste of money. Unless you just unlocked a really high value hand like you just did with the flush 5.
Right. I think it's
Because those first
a good percentage
like
increase.
3 or 4 levels make a big difference, but then after that it's diminishing returns. And if you haven't unlocked the really big hand that you're going to play, like if you hadn't played a flush 5 yet, probably not worth taking.
Alright. And do you scale campfire here? Both
So
on
you're both
3
on 3,
lives.
right? Do you need the extra life? Or do you need the money to find something better?
I
Like,
think-
is this game to come down to I didn't have enough time to find things, or is it going to come down to I had more money and I rerolled and I found a sock and buskin?
Okay. So we play for later game.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy that.
Mhm.
Roll down. One more. Okay.
Yep.
Hungman. I think I use this, and then I fool for it, and use the Emperor in the face-off,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
or
In the big blind.
just big blind. Wheel
Yeah, and I would just hold these.
on 9s.
Just use them Terra block.
Doesn't work, right?
No. There's your 9s.
I think I do that.
Just try to get more 9s. I think that's all your 9s.
Yep.
That was 4.
There's one more because we have a purple seal.
Oh yeah. Then go find it.
I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, I think it's worth keeping the gold card in your hand. There's just a very slight chance that you can even find that 9. Okay, there's your
And-
flush 5.
Okay. Card pack. Another
In general,
one.
before you open any packs, especially with like tarot packs or celestial, or not celestial, tarot packs or spectral packs, you should reroll first to see if you can find tarot cards to take in them, right?
I think for card packs, doesn't matter, no?
For card packs, you reroll first because there's a world where you find hallucination.
Okay.
And if you're going to open the packs anyway, then you want to have hallucination in your jokers first. So you reroll first.
Should we sell chaos here? Only have one.
Mime is
gold,
money. Do you have any steel?
0 steel.
think in this seed, like, there's basically no world where it becomes a Baron Mime seed because
Right.
Tribule's here. So you don't have to take it if you want to take it. Chaos gives you more money now. We're probably not going to be copying gold cards. And it only really helps if you get some steals.
Let's check the card pack.
So this one, I think it's either way.
Probably don't even take
There's
steal
the steal. No, probably not. I think you take Empress here every time.
Empress.
Yeah, because that base mold can make the difference in the PvP blind with the Tribule.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
I think selling it was more valuable, but
Yep.
that's okay.
So we pass.
So you can decide if you want the Mime over Chaos. I don't think I would, but you can definitely make the argument for it.
I like gold cards.
Yeah.
And
I think there's a world where the steal comes up. Strength is great.
I'm gonna go one
I'm not a reroll one more. Because if you get a single discard from your mail-in, then you're back to interest.
Alright, on 6s, there's the purple seal.
Discard the 6 or replaying the hand. That's fine.
Because we have the... Okay.
You can discard 5 cards. You have 5 discards. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Keep the king, yep. There's a queen. The Yuka's strength. Ideally, you can find the Queen of Hearts. You
Good
have
Empress
one
here.
left, right? Or do you not?
I have 3 6s left.
Yeah,
We
but you don't have
have-
a Queen of Hearts left. That was my question.
Yeah, I strength the Queen of
I don't think
Hearts.
you do. Yeah, okay. So there's not necessarily a Queen of Hearts that you're looking for, so the Queen of Clubs is fine. But I'm fine Empress here if you want to discard the Queen. Or discard the 9.
I want an Empress, because I'd like to strength a 5 if possible.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I discard the Queen. That is $6 though.
Yeah, but you really just need to find that +5. Like, that's your utmost priority at this point.
I should have used it. Shouldn't have discarded it. Just discard. Should I have held the king this long?
You should have done the math and see how many cards can you get through, and if you can get through your whole deck,
I think
then
there
you
would
don't
be
need to keep that extra one.
like 5 cards left if I fully discarded.
Console misprint. No. See if you need to keep that king.
I think even if it's not, I still discard the king.
It just
What
depends
is-
on what Ian had.
What does this get me? I'm
I'll check what they scored
pretty
last time.
sure I'd lose without a flush 5.
Probably. Again, it depends. They could have bottom decked as well, but I'm fine with this play.
Yikes.
Didn't get it.
I guess we just play
Kings.
this.
I guess 4 of a kind is the best you got.
Chip with the lucky
And
burst.
of course, all the 6s came at the very end. Yeah, the lucky would have hit too. I'm not sure it matters though.
It's not looking like it.
Especially really that much more than 5 of a kind yet.
Yeah, we would have could.
Of course, it
Cooked either way.
It wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, you would have lost unless you drew the +5.
I don't think flush 5 wins either.
If you get a lucky hit, which you did,
Right.
might have. Hallucination is amazing.
Hallucination. Probably over mine.
You could also consider Smiley Face.
Yeah, there's a small difference.
Especially since you have Empress and Lucky on most of them.
Business card.
Business card is nice. I think melee rebate's better econ.
How
Only thing I
take
would sell
over
for it
mine?
is mine, perhaps, yeah. Since you don't actually have any steals. But before the make decision, I might just open the packs, because then if we have like a bunch of chariots, then might change your mind.
I think you just Hermit Fool.
Hermit Fool, yeah. It's $40.
Mime can stay. Photograph.
Photograph.
Mime cannot stay.
That's worth it. Man's great. Yep. Maybe not a 6, but that's okay.
Oh yeah. Do you go one more?
How do you feel about Hone?
Mostly just to get it out of the pool.
Are you aware that it also doubles the chance of polychrome in standard packs?
I'm not.
Now you are.
I don't think I reroll here.
You can afford one more if you want, since you have rebate.
But it's a $10 reroll when it could be a $7 reroll later.
Either way is fine.
I go next.
Yep.
Aces.
But in general, I'm just trying to look for 2 queens to use the strength on sometime.
Good call.
Just be able to make that flush 5 much more consistent.
Ouch.
Oh, your flush house level. Good thing we're playing flush
Gonna
5.
use that, man.
Okay, there's a queen. Maybe don't discard it.
I want to discard it though. I might do this. I have 2 queens left. Probably
Yeah.
unlikely I find it.
I don't hate it. You would have found it.
Where are the aces? Oh,
They're gonna be right here.
I only have 2 aces.
But you only have 2 aces.
That's just unlucky.
Okay, so do you still have a gold card left?
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. And this lucky card's gonna be $20. It did not. I'm sad.
460.
Yeah, that's about what they scored.
Big.
Death is amazing. Magician's also great. Impacts are a trap. Seltzer's not.
Have
Seltzer,
to take that.
yeah.
Over what?
I personally take it over Campfire, but
Really?
you can sell Hallucination if you want. But if you're gonna do it, then I would open the packs
Hallucination?
first.
Does nothing right now because we're holding on to these no matter what.
Yeah. But either one, whichever one you don't really feel like you need.
Oh, I should have opened the buffoon pack there.
If you were going to. I'm fine with not opening it since you're not gonna get hallucination value.
Showman.
Showman for another trib?
I think we're just looking for re-triggers right now. Another photograph gives us 4x.
Yeah, I think the retrigger is what you actually need. Not necessarily another photograph.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you need Showman.
Wow, that's the big blind. Should we try to win in one hand?
I'm fine using the discards first. Just try to preserve Seltzer. Because you can use it for 2 PvPs if you play carefully with it. I might use the Death. Or yeah, Magician first, yeah. I might have used the Death there before discarding the Purple Seal. Because then Purple Seal can actually give you Death.
I just like using deaths at the end so I can see more of my deck.
Yeah, it's I don't know. In this one, you're gonna win in one anyway. So you don't necessarily need your strongest hand possible.
Death here,
You
so
just
I
need,
don't
like,
block it.
yeah, and it's more gold seal money. Hopefully lucky card money as well.
I think that's a lucky card hit.
I think I got 23 from one of those.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna buy that.
I'm glad that's block, yeah. Hey, mine Baron, it showed up.
It did show up, but there's been nary a chariot.
Yeah,
Trib is just better.
no chariots and no red seals. $20 is great.
Bean with the Baron.
There's also certificate. I think certificate might be worth taking over the hallucination at this point.
Okay.
But again, if you do, maybe sell and use the hallucination before.
It would have been a
$20
death.
is probably the best thing in this pack. Could have been a death, yeah. But to be fair, like, you can see most of your deck anyway. Do you really need a death?
Open this. Nice.
Grab an extra $2 from whichever one of these. And the reason we take a certificate there is because
It's gone now, isn't it?
if it gives you a red seal, that's game winning.
We do have gold seals for econ right now.
You do.
I'm a hold the certificate.
Yeah. I'm totally fine with that, especially like I said, if certificate gives you that red seal, if it's even close, and you can get that up there, then that wins you the game. If you get that and your opponent doesn't, then that's game winning.
Right.
And even purple seals are really good. Blue seal here wouldn't be bad. Gold seals are money. Like, there's not really even like bad hits. It's just like fattening your deck a little bit, but your deck's already pretty thin, so I don't feel too bad about getting random stuff.
Blue seal.
Blue seal's fine. You don't love it, but you don't hate it.
Gold card that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There's a death. And maybe save one discard for that purple seal. But after that,
There it is. Spin the wheel.
it could have hit.
I do have a death.
You do. So you only really need one more King of Hearts. You can choose how much you want to greed with that gold card with the blue seal. Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have for that.
You,
I think I'm just gonna death and play
survived.
my hand.
Yep, and then force him to have to beat that to see if you can preserve the seltzer. So you don't have any steals, you don't have anything else worth specifically going for here, right?
Use the calc. Make sure that beats 0.
It might, it might.
No lucky hit. Oh, on the third one.
That's a good amount of points. And now we wait.
Yep.
And we don't use the star.
Playing that is money. But I think having seltzer next face up matters more.
Yeah, preserve the seltzer 100% here, especially because in your blue seal also is the Eris card. So that's 2 reasons to not play.
Right.
If you didn't know, if you're in the chat and you didn't know, if you are behind in points, job to play the hand. So in situations like this where both players probably want to preserve like a seltzer, now Bean is actually able to force Ian to use 3 more hands of their seltzer, which might make it so that Bean is able to have seltzer in the next PvP where Ian might not. Or maybe Ian might have a harder time keeping it around.
Okay.
Did they ever make that official? It's basically official.
That's big. I feel like he didn't find Chad. I guess no, Chad is a bigger
Maybe.
difference than that. Unless he has something else. A campfire probably.
Chad is an X4.
Maybe he has campfire, not Chad.
Maybe. Or they're about to play a second hand and go crazy. Or it's the third hit of the lucky card. Maybe that's the difference. Oh,
That
they have a second
was-
hand? It
that
still
was
wasn't enough?
scary.
That's crazy. They could also be playing like 2 5-of-kinds. Maybe they use the Fool on strength.
Nice.
We're able to preserve the Seltzer, get the Eris card.
I'm pretty sure my fool is
That's
the
probably
death.
best case scenario. Yeah, go ahead and check it.
Yep.
It's a death. So I would save that Eris card until we open enough packs.
Bean.
It's you?
Death.
There's a death. Okay, you can use the Eris then. I would also open the standard pack at some point in the shop.
Yeah.
Because again, if it's a red seal, we win the game. I mean, of course, if they don't find it, they'd probably find it eventually.
Probably.
You're playing King of Hearts. You have enough to be able to find them. You don't need a foil king.
It's like a 1.5x though.
Not with the blue seal.
You're right.
You'll be able to get the chips
You
from
don't
the
need any more
planet pack.
luckies.
I mean, luckies are money. I might use the Emperor.
But
and
all
then
of
if it
our
doesn't give me
kings
something,
are
I pick it up.
lucky almost.
Not all of them.
Plus we're gonna death another one.
Yeah, it's just in general, I would want the death to be in the Fool. So since I'm not going to be able to use full Emperor value anyway, I don't feel bad about using it for one card since that's probably what I'm going to do. Because having that death in the Fool is just more important.
I'm gonna do that. Do you use this here? You have a death in our Fool?
You have a death in the Fool. I'm not sure there. I think you'd be fine using it because there's not necessarily something you super need to death. Like you have enough kings in your deck
Right.
that you can find 5-of-a-kind or a flush 5 in every PvP.
I'm just gonna
Which is the main
hold on
reason
to
why you
that
want to use deaths and Hangman.
for the face off.
Hold Chariot for the PvP. Unless you find something like where you really want to use it or sell it.
Come on, give me a money hit.
But the most important thing right now is just to save that Seltzer.
Yeah, we do not need an Econ Joker right now.
Yeah. Flush 5 is great. Since you've already used
Yeah, Emperor.
yeah. You don't have anything good in the Fool, so don't even feel bad about using it. Devil's better than Empress. Hangman is great. Especially because we're adding cards to the deck with certificate.
There it is.
There's a Red Seal King. Certificate, you're gone. We don't need you anymore.
Do you hold it for one round just because you can? Or do you think it's
Well, for what?
like a purple
Like, what could it
seal?
give you that's better than you already have? It's a 1 in 4 chance of the purple seal. I think having your deck be smaller so that eventually when you have the death, being able to find that Red Seal King, that's more important
Alright.
than a random purple seal. Probably the 7th. There you go. Learning. There's the Red Seal. I might even throw a Chariot on it. I mean, you're going to be playing it, so you might just save Chariot for PvP. I think that's better.
Right.
I might discard it now just to be able to get more lucky cards. You don't need it to win.
Yeah, probably. Nice. Big.
There's a death. Okay. Again,
Nice.
we're saving death here for that Red Seal.
We're not going to be playing a flush 5 in the PvP. Do I make room for the blue seal?
You could potentially play the flush 5 in PvP. It's already
Yeah,
level
we
3.
need a
You
sun
don't necessarily
card.
need more. You would need a sun card, but you could get a sun card.
I would chariot this then.
Go ahead. I think it's more important to have the empty room than it is for $3 because most of your money is coming from these gold seals and this lucky.
I'm gonna take that.
There's lovers. See, now it's a flush 5. I told you we were playing flush 5. I mean, why
Call me
not? Rough
crazy.
gem. You're gonna have lovers, rid of death. It's $4. It's like a golden joker at this point.
That's ooh.
I think you
Yeah, I
might need
think
lovers.
You think?
I mean, double death, double death.
Yeah.
The red seal is more important than making it a heart. You can find a sun card later.
It's like a 2x. This is also a 2x,
Mm-hmm.
and this is. I think
Purple
I
seal
think I
will give
might
you
do
will give you
lovers.
hearts. Trust.
This gets us a worse score in the PvP.
How many lives is the opponent on?
1, 2.
2. I don't know. You could go either way. I think having more red seals is really good, but also having the flush 5 is really good.
Because we can just turn it later with the sun.
Yeah. Just having more red seals in the deck in general are just really good.
Well, now this rough gem is pointless.
Just trust the game. This purple seal will give us a sun card.
I wish I didn't have to preserve seltzer right now.
Yeah. You might need to be playing hands at some point anyway, since we're not drawing very well.
Yeah, I need that red seal. Yikes. With a death and a fool.
Yeah, I'm fine to play kings because you have death fool,
Oh,
and
wait.
I want.
I can play the purple seal. I used my last discard.
Oh yeah, you can't discard it. Yeah,
That was a mistake.
probably shouldn't have. But I mean, I guess seltzer.
There
2
it
mil.
is. Wow.
We got the red seal. Maybe play some of these kings. You can play a third one. Yeah. You can play a fourth one. You can probably play a flush 5 because you have death fool, right?
Good point. Why not?
So play 2 flush 5s.
Flush 5 and a 5 oak.
Yeah.
Maybe we just wasted all our lucky props though.
Who can say? At the very least, double death before he plays that hand. Hurry. Okay. You're probably not going to be able to keep seltzer, so you might just play it anyway. Just to get the money.
But do you win
I'd
if
probably
you
still put the
double
luckies
skip
first. No,
for the seltzer?
you would need to draw the exact hand within however many discards you have with the red seals.
Right.
So if you double skip, it's risky because you might just miss out on a sock or
Also,
anything that would renew the
we're
game.
gonna get basically a seltzer from doing that.
Yeah, see if this wins.
Maybe we put the luckies first.
If it doesn't win.
It's an E9.
E9.
That's too small, no?
Yeah, I think it's too small.
That's 5 mil. Or 5 billion.
Yeah, it doesn't win. That is unfortunate.
What gets you there? Campfire.
Maybe. I don't use that. You don't need 5 kind level.
It is a death, isn't it?
I think so.
Only-
And death is like the most important thing. We need a full suite of red seals. I might also sell seltzer at this point. We're probably not double skipping for it since
a
they're
lot of
outscoring us
money, though.
anyway.
But finding a new one
You-
would be nice.
With you rerolling this much, you're also blocking seltzer. So that's the trade-off.
Well, I'll solve both of our problems.
Yeah, Showman does it too.
I'll take that.
Grab cherry for the road. Still don't use it. Death is in the fool.
Do you think he's...
You can sell it.
We're gonna play 5 of a kinds. Oh wait, we don't even block.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna open this. Yeah.
And we're gonna be playing that.
Could
Like unless you have 6 of them. Death is still in the Fool. The only thing I would consider is Emperor, maybe a Death. Like the only thing that really you need is Death.
That's why I want to make room for Emperor to get a death. We're missing out on using a lot of tarot cards for the Fool. Our Purple Seal, Chariot, Priestess. How valuable is it?
It's a hard choice. I think personally, I'd probably...
You create it?
I might sell those and use Emperor. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe use them.
I think you use
Or we
them
could
for
just
sure.
read.
Let's do this. Sun.
There's the Sun. That's amazing. There's Chariot.
Miley. Campfire's back.
Campfire's back. You're on 1 life, so Campfire has more relevance.
I think I do this.
You sell the Chariot? Or are you just building it up? Holographic Stone. You play a 4 of a kind with that.
I'll go next. Alright, we're looking for as many red seals as possible.
Yep. Then give 3 of them, so the goal is just to find all 3 of them and make them hearts. I think you can guarantee it. You can do the math.
Wait a minute. This can win if a lucky hits.
It could, yes.
Maybe I don't do that.
Don't play the red seal. Yeah.
Yeah.
We live.
Okay,
Another red seal. We just need 1 more.
I want to keep those.
For money. I might play this.
Purple seal.
Just because it might be hard to...
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, we got him. You can play that if you want. That's money. I discovered the purple seal. Didn't get it. Put the luckies or monies first. Yep. Now we pray for deaths.
Death and a Fool, and then we got our hand.
Yep. Hopefully a Sock and Buskin as well.
Or that.
Or Dusk. Dusk is even better.
I think. Keep Campfire. Maybe that was too hasty, but
I mean, there's a world where you can find a second Dusk or another photograph or a Chad. And just another
You're right.
Chad is a 4x.
actually, that was a pretty valuable showman. I would have kept that actually.
Yeah. Hack Paradolia.
Unfortunately, it does not work with Trib.
Yeah. I need a card like Paradolia that makes everything count as kings and queens.
Spin the wheel. Oh,
Polychrome Campfire.
that's why you spin the wheel.
That's why we kept it around. Chariot for money, or just points, I mean. Campfire's also points, that's true. Yep. play the gold card. Yes, money.
We need that money.
So just look for any opportunity to be able to make the money by playing hands. Because you're going to be using all of your hands anyway to go down to Dusk, because Dusk is more money. While also preserving one discard for that purple seal. Because if that's a death, you need that. You don't need the gold card, by the way.
You think? I guess the discard's probably more valuable.
That's $3. Find the purple seal, getting the lucky cards in your hand. Those are more valuable.
Money, money. One. Yikes. Free double tag.
For what? We're about to have no lives.
I might do Arcana now. I should have done it.
I might open the
before
bag first. Yeah.
Wow.
High Priestess. You could have kept the death the whole time.
That was a throw. Ectoplasm.
I don't hate it. We have a bunch of really good jokers, and it can hit Campfire, which is potentially your worst.
Sure. Should have.
Is this right before PvP or right before Big Blind?
I believe this is PvP.
Then maybe does my face do anything here? How high level is your Flush 5?
Well, we
25.
don't have a Flush 5, so. Oh, actually, we do. No,
Yeah, you
no,
do.
We use the sun. I bet.
We use the sun.
It gets us that increase, plus you can buy and sell riffraff here, but there's a lot of money. Maybe we don't need that money.
It's... The question it comes down to is, would that small amount of extra base mold make a difference? And if it doesn't, then you would need the money to be able to survive.
There's a very small
Or
world
like try to find something more.
that it does make the difference, so I don't think I take it.
Yeah. The other thing to consider is that, is there a world where the Campfire difference makes a difference?
Yeah.
I think I still reroll
that's-
down to 0 since you have enough lucky cards.
Okay.
Mime. There's a death and a fool. Or Hangman.
Got stupid.
Hangman helps,
cards.
especially because you have one less. Like you have a smaller. Like you have a smaller hand size.
Yeah.
We have steals, so Mime could make a difference. Like,
Very.
here, think about it.
Because I'm gonna be.
We only have. Do we have any hand size vouchers? Or are we at default 8 hand
I'm
size?
pretty sure I have 7
Well, now
hand
7 with
size.
Ecto. Okay. So we can only really hold 2 steals, so it would be a 2.25x at best. If you have the most ideal hand, which probably we won't get,
Yeah.
it's probably just a 1.5x. I'm not sure that's worth losing all our money.
And do you go one more? I can get $4.
I might not.
I don't think so.
Like, you'd have to sell more valuable things to be able to get it, even if something did show up.
Hmm.
So I think I would go next and hope, but you can reroll one more if you want to.
Alright. Hang him first.
Hangman first.
And do we... I think we discard that or play it. Probably. We have plenty of
If
King
you're gonna
of
get rid of it,
Hearts.
at least play it. Yeah. Your main thing is that you want to find your Red Seal Kings. That's your win condition.
Okay.
Yep.
Chariot, should kept them
And
on.
I would use hands here
Yeah.
because there's a world where you draw your perfect hand, and you like would have to play like a steel card, for example. Yeah, finding the red seals is more important. So doing the full 5, I agree with. Okay, we got
Okay, how
a
greedy
flush
do I
5.
want to
We
be?
need the red seal. You can see your whole deck. So I don't know if you... I don't...
Right.
You can do a full 5 here. I mean, how many kings do you have left?
If we do
The only one I would
4,
greed
this
for...
leaves 1 card in the deck. If we do this, I guess that's it.
How mad would you be if the very last one was the red seal?
Do
Is
have
it
a
worth it?
chariot.
It's up to you. Because even to keep that steel in hand, you would need to be able to have 6 of the kings.
6
Personally, I would
kings.
discard it, but... Well, yeah, because you need to play a flush 5 and have
Right.
the 6th king for the steal.
I think we gotta discard it. Could greed it.
Okay, we got it.
Discard.
Okay.
Definitely could have greeted. Okay. Gonna make this. Let's see. I guess I just ship my hand no matter what.
I mean, you could see if you need to sell the moon card. It's the only, or the business card. Those are the only choices
True.
you could actually make that would make a difference.
I just
this
don't like
point.
seeing that I'm gonna lose no matter what. That looks like a win to me. Oh wait. Yeah. That's 80 billion.
I think so, yeah.
Ship it.
He followed by 10 zeros. Why are we Phantom's calculating the last hand pizza power? It's because we could sell the moon or sell business card if it's really close. That's why. It is that deep. These are the min-max plays you need. And then once we buy and use that, then we buy the overstock, because then it's basically a free extra double reroll.
I think I want to scale a campfire.
It might have been the difference the last one, so I don't hate it. You have money generation with your business card. Hope for cryptid. Cryptid? Red seal? Beautiful.
Ecto.
What are we... We're not even using all of our slots for scoring anyway. We don't need... We don't need 5 hand size, man.
Then we only need 5 cards.
Better hope you draw them then. Yeah, I would play it. Yeah, play random face cards. And hope it doesn't win. Probably shouldn't though. But the steal is close. I mean, they're not queens, so the jacks will be fine. Just trying to get down to dusk and get some money along the way. We could sell the fun, yeah.
That doesn't win, right?
It might with the photograph.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That was a big...
Should've
I
calced
shouldn't
it,
have
should've
used the
calced it.
calc. This is why we have the calculator. That was actually such a big loss.
Yeah. Especially because business card and lucky card value with the dusk, like,
I think
that was a lot of
using
money.
research them more than
Lost out on.
a 0.25 helps us.
Right, possibly. Especially because we're going campfire. The extra money would have helped out a lot.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate.
Another cryptid? Oh. Consider using Hangman in the pack, but
Yeah, I should have. I said Jerry.
you can also probably find, like, go through most of your deck, like your entire deck,
Right.
depending on what you draw, I guess.
I'm calculating every hand.
Calculate everything now, yes. You got
Yeah,
time.
that
Wait.
was a good
See,
call.
this is why you calc. This is why you did it.
I might even just do that. I guess I could have hung the stone.
Try to play hands to get down to dusk. I think See if you can play the pair. Calculate it. Calculate it.
Ouch. Okay.
You're only allowed to play high cards now. Stop playing pairs, or they're gonna win.
I don't think so.
Play that for money. High card shouldn't win. We got a flush 5. I wouldn't
guess
discard
that's money.
the red 2. That's money. Yeah.
Let me ship it.
You didn't calc it? What if it doesn't win?
Well,
It's gonna be close.
yeah, we lost like 50 bucks from.
Yeah, from the misplay last time. Especially with campfire, that can make a huge difference.
Big.
This is the last one, so I might even consider buy selling in the business card slot.
Hmm. Does that get us
Maybe
more
not the
than a
$11
1.5x?
reserve working.
Does it?
$74 left, probably. I don't know what could be in that standard pack that you would take. I guess a red seal polychrome
glass king. I think a glass king. I'm not sure if it's more
is still
valuable.
worse than a red seal.
4x with 3 triggers. Yeah, it is worse. But what if purple seal draws us a death?
You need to find your hand.
Does
I mean, you at
does
least
the
buy sell
slot-
the spade joker before you decide.
I'm buying it. That is a $1 joker. But I don't think we sell, what, 8 things?
I don't know. Yeah, I think the polychrome is more valuable at this point.
I'm gonna...
Open the pack, yeah. Nothing good.
Why not?
Magician for money? Here comes the money.
What if...
You have lovers.
I...
An X2 is bigger than an X5.
I'm doing that.
And there's more sell value. But now you...
I'm selling a fool right now. Call me crazy. A death does not help us.
As long as you draw your hand, which you should. The $1 joker.
Alright.
Comes down to this. This is it. Don't forget to use the lovers on the last hand.
Both on 1 life.
Yeah, don't forget to play hands,
Right.
since you need to get down to dusk.
Okay. I
You need
should
to
be able
draw
to see my
5 red
full
seals.
deck. I do have 5 red seals, so yeah.
You do have 5, so that's it. That's all we're going for. I don't care about anything else but the 5 red seals. If it's not a red seal, I don't care about it. And we force him to play his hand first. Let's go.
That's big.
Discard for the purple seal.
A world, that's...
That's campfire value.
We take that.
Yeah, you should be able to see your whole deck.
Yeah, 4 cards. And 4 cards.
You can find...
But how greedy are we?
Check misprint, check misprint.
But it doesn't even matter because we need 2 of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell. Yeah, you need to find both of them.
Yeah, you can't greed here. But
It's not
I would have... I should have waited for him to play his hand to see if we need that 1.5x.
You would have to pull out a physical calculator to
Yeah.
see.
All right, we used the lovers.
But if it was grand finals of a tournament, that's what we're doing.
We used the
Move the
lovers,
wild to the end. Wild to the end.
right, for the bonus.
I need the chips. I need the chips.
And we don't calculate.
Because calculating's not going to change it.
Chip it.
It seems like they found something crazy, so they might
Yep.
have found a rock.
Well, it's not that much more, but
How many we have red seals now?
oh, it was actually close. The showman play. It was the
Showman.
showman. It
This is why you
was the
keep showman.
showman. GG. That was a good game.
That was a good game.
And the mime. Interesting.
Yeah.
We had 6x from campfire,
mean-
which this gives 8x. So it's just steal difference.
Yeah, mine's probably better than...
We have a 2x joker as well, so it,
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
better than seeing double, probably.
yeah. Yeah, this was 8x. That was close.
Yeah.
Photo 16. Oh, red seal, you're right.
Yeah, with the red seal and the Chad and the Dusk.
Mine was only 2.25. He had
Yeah,
one,
want to look at their deck?
2 steal.
They had even more red seals, so...
One for the spades. If Bloodstone shows up, we win there.
Would you? I mean, over photograph, I guess, but it was negative at that point.
Alright. We run it back. You got time for
That's
another?
up to you. I do, but I would need to grab some water.
Sure, let's...
Also, Pizza Power is challenging you if you want to play him instead.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab water. You go ahead and decide. Go talk to Ian. See if you want to play on a different deck or a different stake. Just let me.
I think I run it back against you, Ian. Sorry, Pizza, but number 1 player sounds better in the title. We'll do one more, Ian. And I want to play 3 games. Well, it is kind of late. Now play against Coach. That could be fun. Started an hour late. That game was like an hour. Oh wow, my stream is lagging bad. Former number 1. We'll see. I'll see after this game. I want to do one more against Ian. $60 more that game.
I've returned. If you were
That's-
$60 away, that's the one
that's
round you misplayed.
That's one fumble away. Wow.
So, if your econ was like even with Ian up to that point, then that means like you were playing well.
All right. Run it back against the rank 1 player. You ready, Ian? Do we want to do...
Are you doing red deck again?
Let's do yellow deck.
Gold stake. No, that's a different coaching.
It's a very different game, but maybe it's something I need to know now. But I guess I can just always ban gold stake.
You could.
We'll keep it on white stake.
Yeah. I don't know. If you were doing gold stake, then I would recommend just like go watch Dr. Spectre and Raffle. Because it's basically just single player at that point.
Alright.
Just try not to die to the small blinds and you'll probably beat most players.
$14.
None of these skips are worth taking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yellow.
Yeah, yellow deck, I guess. Does that win?
That's exactly enough. Watch this.
Yep, 300. Me, when I'm streaming, I love to hit the calc button and then say how much it is right before it shows up. Just to flex. Yep. These are sell value.
You think so? I like Evans. Well, I guess it's white stake. Never mind. And
It's white
it
stake,
gives
you
us the
don't-
interest.
Yeah. Win in 2, so just find any flushes.
Right.
You don't need 300-point flushes.
No pacifist. You know what? I might actually consider it there on gold stake.
The gold stake pacifist is cracked. You take it every single time. I mean, on that one, pacifist, it costs you $1 of interest, but it saves you $1 from an extra hand, so it's even.
What do you think
I don't
about
hate pacifist play there.
taking a scoring joker just to beat all the blinds in one hand now?
Yeah, I would take one of these, whichever one you feel more inclined to.
I think I take Scholar just because it can win the face off too.
Whichever one you want. It's not going to stay around for a long time, so it doesn't super matter.
Just do that.
Just go find some aces,
Nice.
and your
Two
purple
pair
seal.
should win.
Full house should win.
I'm
Probably
gonna
lucky
do
the face cards, yep. Yeah, and I agree with saving lovers there because there's a world where you can make a difference in the face-off for making a flush house or something like that.
right.
I'm a big believer in flush houses. They're goated early game.
Do I roll and open the pack or just open the pack?
If you rolled, then you'd be down to 29, and then opening the pack would be below
It would
interest.
be
I'd open the pack first. If it gives you a hermit, then we know we can reroll.
I think
$2 temperance though. I think Hanged Man's the most viable thing we have here. Personally, no. Normally I like hanging 7s and aces, but since we have Scholar, don't hang the ace. That's what I was about to say. Let's go
Right.
gambling.
okay. Maybe. What
So
if
now we can
re-roll?
reroll.
Wait, yeah.
And then in the small
Oh.
blind, we wait for them to play their hands.
No, I
Get
was
back
gonna-
above interest.
I was gonna re-roll because I thought it was one re-roll away, and then we play our hands,
Ah.
more hands with Let's Go Gambling.
Now what you do now is you wait in the small blind.
I'm not.
Since there's no timer.
I do know the tech, but maybe I'm not that.
It gives you $5 to get above interest.
I kind of want to buy.
I just go next here. You can choose if you want to buy and hold that.
I would if I didn't have the lovers.
Yeah. Find your aces. And
I
the
was
purple
gonna
seal.
ask if I should greed for the purple seal, but
Game answered it for you.
oh, and we draw the perfect hand again.
That's great. Lucky card. No money.
Damn.
Give me a 2.
All right, gambling,
There it is.
and we can't. Does speedrun show up? I don't think it does. That's
No,
so free for them.
It's not a phantom.
Um,
If they took speedrun, we can't take it here.
yeah.
Not a chance. Consider rolling down before opening that. It's deja vu every time here.
You just have to.
Don't even think about it.
Do we roll one more and hope for a gambling hit?
On average, it's $10. I'm fine to reroll here. None of these are really worth taking.
Okay, we look for our aces. Yikes, that was a throw.
Should have saved it. I mean, you're gonna play all your hands anyway, so you should have saved the discard for
Yeah.
purple seals. You're gonna play all your hands for the. Let's go gambling money.
Okay,
You need the gambling or another ace.
I don't think so, because the pair.
Oh yeah.
Come on, gambling. It hits here for sure.
On the last one though, $10.
Yikes.
Come on, let's go gambling.
Okay.
If you don't know what it does, let's go gambling. It has a 1 in 4 chance to multiply an X4 molt gives $10, and a 1 in 8 chance to give your opponent $5.
Could make some lucky
Those all scoring
aces.
any con.
I like a
I'm fine with
hangman
that.
more.
Either one's fine.
I want to draw 4 behind aces, and I take Gross Michael here. Having a
I think
Cavendish
banana's
early
good.
game wins a lot
The
of
early
face-offs.
PvPs. Yeah, I would.
Plus, it's extra
Are
scoring.
we on PvP yet?
You
Okay,
roll here, you
yeah,
think?
put it before. I don't know if I would.
Yeah,
You
I
can.
wouldn't. I'm spinning the wheel. Oh,
Nice.
at least it hit.
I mean, that's
though.
actually pretty huge. You can play a straight right now.
I guess we're just looking for aces.
Are you scoring anyway? No Hone? Oh, apparently Hone was in the shop, and we didn't even consider it.
Yikes.
You can play in... No, that's not a straight.
Play the 2 pair, gonna get the most.
There's your discard. Suit changer. Nope. There's a full house. Oh, we gave you
Okay,
$5.
We got
There's your interest
money.
money.
Okay, we know how many
Oh, you
hands
gave
they
him
played,
$5?
which is the exact same amount as us.
We're on the exact same. So that at the very least, that means you'll be able to get the X4 if they do.
Alright. Watch this play. We have one more jack. I get to jack. Wow.
3 aces at the bottom. That's brutal.
Wow.
And the lovers can't even make a flush.
I think you just do this.
Ian's gotta play first.
He's got to play first. I'm gonna make him play in case a pair is better. But even... Okay, this pair does not get us there, so we have to get a lucky hit.
Come on, Lucky.
Pack here.
Hermit's great. Magician's considering, but $20 right now is worth more, especially early game.
Okay.
Just being able to reroll and find those econ jokers early are just more valuable at this point.
I think I take a chariot. Maybe put on the king. I like bonus more.
Okay. I think you'd have to take the chariot here. Egg is probably worth taking.
Okay.
Just like you have the just like last game, you have the empty slot. It gives you sell value. It's worth taking.
Okay.
And he'll give you $5 to get you above interest anyway, so I would consider moving the
Uh-oh.
banana after.
Okay, we cannot play another
Move
hand.
the banana after the X4.
We can't play another hand regardless.
Yeah.
Maybe...
Or move it after and see if you can play like a 4 high.
Bullet. Oh yeah, I guess.
'Cause it was barely enough with like a face guard.
Wait.
If it doesn't hit
Oh.
gambling.
I think I take those odds. I'm just gonna...
Do that, discard. And then see if you can find that red seal. I would discard one more time, see if I can find the red seal. Because pretty much
Yeah.
anything's going to win. You don't need to keep the aces or even that king. I might keep the 4 to see if you can play a third hand.
Do I agree?
Now we use the gold card on something.
I'll use
If it
the
doesn't
gold
hit
card.
luck.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think... Wait.
If it doesn't hit gambling, then you get a third
yeah.
chance to take gambling. If it's gambling, then you're happy. So,
Oh, okay. Well, I don't get to
Hit
play my
gambling,
lucky as
so.
the only loss.
yeah.
Wheel. I'm buying the wheel.
Ramen's an X2. Celestial packs. You don't have anything that's worth it.
We can basically play whatever. I think I'd rather tie up the lives.
Yeah, you also lose Let's Go Gambling money. Pretty much guaranteed now.
Right.
So that's the only
That's a good
reason
point.
you wouldn't take it.
Superposition.
Arrows are nice. Might be more valuable than egg at this point.
I kind of want to win the face-off, but if we're not discarding...
And finding the aces are harder, yeah. And I'm fine to discard with Ramen. Like, it feels bad when you see the thing go down. Like,
This could be a winner right here.
125 chips. I remove the foil from the banana.
It's a 2x. If we're
Yeah,
just playing whatever
depending
we
on what you play.
We're probably not going to be able to use this if we're greeting ramen.
Probably not. But it's up to you if you want a full greed Ramen or if you want to discard to try to get a random tarot.
I think I'm going to be more comfortable if I win this face-off. Ooh. Okay, he didn't find this. We're deeper in the shop.
Yep. Or they didn't pick it up because it's a horrible Joker. Design-wise, not power-wise.
Well, now we got to keep egg.
Now you have to keep egg because Magnet's here. Maybe that's why they didn't pick it up. Because they have egg and they know you have egg.
Probably offensive Joker goes.
Yeah, you have to
And
keep egg now.
I spin this wheel. That's why you spin the wheel. I think
Yeah,
every
plus
wheel
10.
has hit today.
I don't know, I'm sure there's some that have missed. But a lot of them have been hitting. I think pretty much anything wins. Maybe move banana just in case, but
You're lucky, but
I think you could have moved banana. They might have saved you. You moved
you're
after
right.
the ramen.
You're right. What about a Mega Buffoon pack?
It's a lot less risk. Technically, it still has the same risk, but I don't feel as bad about it.
Yeah, because you have two choices. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so like,
That.
what if there was Brain's blueprint in here as well?
I think you have to greed the egg for sure now.
Yeah, egg is so good. You don't want to give him another brainstorm.
I think you sell these two, and we lose the blind.
You'd probably lose the blind with that, yeah.
We lose the blind no matter what we take.
I mean, if you're really wanting to not lose the blind, you could not take Chad, but I think that's throwing.
Yeah, especially with a blueprint.
Yeah.
What if we get a 4 oak level and then double gambling hit? I like pairs.
It's not gold stake, man. You don't need celestial pack. I don't know why we opened that. I would just copy gambling just in case you forget. Yep.
Could just try to play the best hands possible.
Ooh, free money.
Or we go for... Yikes.
They're giving you money again.
That means we're gonna give them even more money.
I might use
Yes.
Magician on the Kings and then discard.
I want to use this on the red seal.
I mean, Red Seal with the Chariot might be more valuable at this point.
Yeah, probably. But maybe not. Lucky hits. 20 malt.
Another wheel?
Ooh. Okay, full house.
Alright, full house it is.
Could steal.
We can. Yeah, I personally I would try to save it. So just force them to play their hand first, because it's
Okay.
their responsibility to do so.
I would like
And
to
then if
play
you see that
mine,
a 1.5, yeah.
but they're probably gonna play theirs. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It's just based on
Would the steal make a difference? I think it's if you hit a single gambling, then it wins.
gambling or a lucky.
We're
wins us
lucky.
it. I'm just gonna play it. Nice.
You got a lucky?
Oh wow.
Not even close. Not even close.
Now when to use this gambling or magnet?
For the magnet. Once you find something worth taking.
That's worth taking.
That's what I would do. Yeah.
But they gotta find this brainstorm soon.
Brainstorm was after magnet.
Right. Did they might have passed on magnet because of egg.
They might have.
If they still don't have it. What if there's an onk in here? I'm opening it. I think you have to onk.
Then I think you sell magnet and then you onk brainstorm.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
there's
wait
their
it. I'm
magnet.
gonna wait him.
Oh no.
Hmm.
We're waiting until their PvP.
I'm waiting until they
magnet,
get the paper. Magnet for sure needs a rework.
It does. I hate this Joker. Did you hear about my 5-hour stream?
I tuned in. I did see that one.
Oh yeah, you were there. It was beautiful. If you want, you can message Ian. Just say, hey, can we both just not use magnet?
That means because they wouldn't have been able to onk brainstorm.
No, but if we sell egg and onk brainstorm, then they'll get 2 as well for magnet.
Right. I'm gonna message you.
So either way, you're even on brainstorms, is what I'm saying.
He sold it, so he just got egg. I asked him not to, and he did that, so I think I have to sell mine. Yep.
All right, you both got egg. All right, get double brainstorm.
Now we need something.
Business card. Who needs scoring?
Superposition's good with 2 brainstorm. Well, 1 brainstorm.
Yeah.
5,000.
5,000 points. What's our best hand?
I think I re-roll
4 of a kind
instead. Also, can get some lucky hits.
Yeah. I mean, if you're scared of not finding something in the rerolls, then you could just grab Greedy Joker, just in case. Worst case you lose is $3.
Oh,
Sock and
just go
Buskin.
full lucky hits.
And we definitely take Loyalty Card, because it's busted in PvP. Just make sure to line it up.
I think we do that for sure. Oh yeah, with holographic and 2 foil, we're fine.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully the sock will give us lucky hits.
What does a high card get me? 1,000.
1250. So
Could've
exactly
played the
enough in 4 hands.
Jack high.
Yeah, the double brainstorm is from an onk.
Yeah. Discard. This wins if it hits a lucky, I think.
I think so. It wins either
Or-
way, actually.
Either way, exactly.
So maybe the high card,
Hmm.
or we could save it for the 2 pair.
Okay. I'm spinning the wheel. I could have just used Chariot, but
You could have.
Do that.
All right, the 2 pair with the luckies are definitely the best thing you've got.
Okay.
Copy business for the money because it wins. Even a high card wins here.
We need something to do with these re-triggers.
Yep. Give this man a bloodstone.
Steel Joker.
More steel joker. Another retrigger.
I don't think you
Sucks is
take
better.
that. We already have a red seal king.
Yep.
2 uncommons.
I think money generation is more important. You need the money to be able to find.
I'm gonna make sure to do the
Anything.
loyalty card. I'm gonna take that.
Yep. Do we still have a big blind left, right?
The wheels always hit. Vagabond with 2 brainstorms.
That is tempting. If you're gonna take it, you sell business card for it because
Yeah,
you don't need money.
I think I have to.
Yeah, I think it's worth it, especially now that you actually have something worth copying, which is the red seal.
$17. I can re-roll and open this.
Reroll Arcana, yep. Reroll first in case there's something really good in there. Yep. Fool for the wheel. Another wheel.
Probably just a strength.
Probably. You could also consider Sun on the King and the Queen. I think Strength is fine too.
Yeah.
Whichever one you don't do, Vagabond will give you eventually, so.
We go next. And we can only really play high cards. Do I want to use these?
Either that or you sell them. The problem with selling them is that you might get things like Judgment that you have to sell, and then if you end up above $4, then you lose out
Yeah.
on Vagabond value.
I think I'm gonna use this.
That's fine. Maybe sell the moon, or you can use it.
I'll use it. Why not?
Okay.
No heart kings. What do we get from high card? Alright, we can play our hands. Oh, maybe not.
Move the loyalty card not to the front. Vagabond to the front
Good call.
because we don't want to. We don't want to copy it with the brainstorms.
Fool. Do we just hold on to that? That's annoying.
It is annoying. I think mathematically it's worth holding.
Right. We just want a death for our Steel King.
Yeah. Because the ability to copy it is more important than having the space for the random taros. Even though it feels bad. It's just the right play.
Emperor.
Yep. Strength is nice. Maybe discard to see if you can find, or
Do you have a purple seal? I think I just use it. I think
I'm fine with either way.
1 in 4 chance on the discard. A purple seal is not as valuable. Watch, we don't draw a purple seal here. Perfect. But we don't draw a queen.
Yeah, I didn't get the queen either, but
I don't think I can play that.
you can check.
Wait. Okay.
You're fine.
Okay.
And use or
Oh.
sell the Hierophant, because the Vagabond will give you at least one.
Yeah.
The way it works is that when you submit the hand, it sees how much money you have. So even if like you had lucky hits, then Vagabond will still proc.
Probably
You
just
probably just Arcana back.
I might.
We're going all kind of ways with our suit taros. Right now, I would check and figure out when I'm going to use the loyalty card, because that's going to be your big hand.
3 hands. Which means it's
That's on the
lined
last
up for
hand?
my last.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
So well done.
I did that on purpose.
I mean, I'm sure you knew that it was going to be active on the last blind. Maybe not the exact last one.
I think I discard.
S3 level is going to come in clutch, trust.
That's what I'm gonna play.
There's the straight.
I feel like luckies are more valuable, so.
Yeah, especially since we have a loyalty card coming up. See, now is an acceptable time to spin the wheel.
I think every wheel I've spun has been justified. Probably do that. I'm regretting holding this fool. But you just have
Eventually,
to.
the time will come. Yeah.
Do I fold this card for the 5 of a kind? Yes. With perfect, with lucky hits? 0 queens left, yeah.
Alright, 4 of a kind's fine. I would sell or use the star and then copy loyalty.
No need to calc. I guess I could have copied sock if it was guaranteed loss.
Yeah, but I think you'll be fine with the...
Oh.
Yeah. Because remember, you likely have an extra brainstorm over them because you were able to onk it.
Right. I'm broke. I want to get this
Probably
voucher
just
at
Spectral
some
pack.
point. I think I
Probably,
probably
but-
sell that and open both packs.
Hopefully there's an Immolate near. See, look,
A
Immolate.
beautiful
Or
Immolate.
Wraith. I think Immolate
That's a great
might be the
Wraith,
play here.
though.
It is. Either one is fine.
We have deck fixing, but maybe I don't want to get rid of loyalty card.
I mean, depends on what's in the Wraith.
This lets us get the voucher and everything.
It does let you get the
Keep our
voucher.
game.
That's why I'd consider it.
$13. Sure.
Photograph. That's better than
Loyalty
loyalty.
Yeah. Okay, $6 rolling by.
Yep. So the asteroid just to be annoying.
Okay.
And now Vagabond will give us the death we need.
Surely. Okay. Oh, wow.
I told you. I told you. What did I say?
Oh, that is annoying. Give me my red seal.
Yep, just use the discards to get there.
I think I'm gonna do this.
They lose purple seal value, but playing a hand loses Vagabond value. I think I'm fine losing Vagabond value. Just because its death is so valuable. That's what you've been using Vagabond even for. Where is it?
Nice.
There it is. And now you can decide whether you want the second card from Vagabond, or if you want the extra chances of the lucky.
I think I like lucky.
Yeah, the money's probably more valuable at this point.
We do need something good to copy. Like, I guess we only have one slot.
I mean, you have you can copy photograph.
Right. Yeah, that'll for sure be the play.
Yeah. In the
Golden
PvP, of
ticket.
course.
Think of the econ though.
Do you have gold cards?
I wish if my red seals were gold instead of steel, I would sell Vagabond.
Yeah, I
and
would
take
consider it 100%. Yeah, but since they're steel, I think finding more deaths is more valuable.
Sure, why not? There it is again.
Golden tickets back.
$3. We have to sell and buy, or sell and open.
Buy the one you want. Oh, now you can. No. He gave you money from Let's Go Gambling.
Yep, that was
Use
close.
it. You almost hit X.
I think I have to do this.
Yeah, Asteroid, be annoying. Copy Vagabond.
I was gonna swap it, okay.
I believe.
We probably make those some of those steel lucky.
I'd be fine with that. Since you're playing at least one of them for the photograph value.
Wow. I guess, yeah, I'll discard to look for them.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's one of them.
I'll keep one discard.
For the purple seal, yeah.
Alright. Crystal
There's a
ball
death. I'd
would go very
probably
far.
copy the lucky. Crystal ball would be crazy. And then probably sell the moon just to keep the death and the fool.
Yeah, I think I can sell it.
And you have the flexibility at this point.
I'm gonna keep the gold card.
That's fine.
Lovers.
Sell at least one of them. Just to discard for the purple seal. And to keep the death and the fool.
Wow.
And then maybe even sell both of them. Or at least sell one. Just to make room for the Vagabond.
I want to play a flush 5, but I have 5 hearts anyways, so. And for sure sock here.
Yep.
Nice.
$20. $20 again.
Nice,
$20
nice.
again.
Okay.
And you see, like I said, even though Lucky gives you all the money, Vagabond still triggered.
When I have a lot of money, I like to just buy a tarot card to block.
Yep, 100%. Might even kill the Asteroid to be annoying,
Yeah.
but it's up to you.
Okay.
Dusk is here. I think
Yep,
it's time.
for sure.
Your time has come, Vagabond.
And we have perfect good money.
Yeah, and you have lots of lucky cards. You have red seal luckies. Your deck is very well set up for this. Temperance is money.
Do you tarot block with the temperance for the death?
Would you rather have death than temperance? I think at this point you probably would.
I would, but I'd rather have temperance than something else. I think I like a hangman. 44 cards in deck.
Your deck's already pretty small. You don't need it, but I'd be fine to use it. Especially with the extra hand
15,
size. It's
30.
not very necessary.
There'd be a few cards left in deck still.
Yeah, I mean, for consistency, I'm totally fine to hangman here. Magician again, especially because we have dusk.
Yeah. One more.
And he sells Let's Go Gambling, so I think this one's going to be a blowout.
This should be easy.
Yeah. Just find your red seals. And make sure to use your hands for dusk. You might even want to check if you can play the flush 5, which I think you can.
I can.
And if you can see your entire deck, then maybe consider play the kings. But do the math
10,
first.
20 more. There's going to be 3 cards left.
Okay, then you don't
But I'm going to play
have
these.
to play them. Oh, you're playing them anyway.
5 kings left. I'll play 2 of them.
Again, you can't see all of your cards, so it's technically a risk to play them all. use the tower on something in case idol shows up.
Judgment. I was trying to make room for Vagabond.
Old habits die hard.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Boom, the plush.
Oh, we got it. We got it. It might be better to play the 5 of a
Yeah.
kind and keep the steal in hand. But definitely put the
This
red
one
seal first.
Let's see.
Probably the lucky one. In case it is the lucky
Oh,
proc.
yeah. Okay, bottom line is 8.7 or 87.
Copying photo might be more valuable here.
Just a little bit. All right,
Just a little bit.
4.2 versus.
But he's got to play first, so see what he plays, and then if you can somehow magically afford to copy sock, then copy sock. 'Cause that's money.
There's a world.
Yeah.
Wait, that's. I forgot already. I think I can. Well, I'd win for sure.
Can you afford to copy sock is the question.
I think I want to play the flush 5 no matter what. Just unlock it.
That's fine. You'll probably win either way. You cannot afford to copy sock.
Got it. Ship it. Okay. That's about an extra brainstorm's worth of scoring.
Yeah. And they still have Let's Go Gambling, so it must not have hit.
Take the vouch.
Even if it did, you were still winning that. Yeah, Blank Voucher is really good, especially in PvP. When there's less vouchers overall, the chance of finding that antimatter is just raised because of that.
Isaiah, thanks for the super chat, man. Watching this made you so much better. I mean, playing this has made me better. We kinda what can we even find other than an idol? Do I even take
Idol,
an idol? You have to take an idol, I guess.
Bloodstone, Trib, Ancient. You probably take.
Parking. One more. Seance. We already got the red seal.
Yep, you don't. Nothing Seance could give you. Your deck's thin enough. You have the red seal. I guess Crypto would be great, but it's not worth getting rid of. Brainstorm Dusk photograph for sock. Yep, just get down to Dusk. And then copy the sock or the Dusk for the lucky cards.
Probably wins with a lucky hit. Not even wins without. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, with all these retriggers and the photograph. You can play the 10 though. That's lucky.
Yeah.
If this wins, I don't know what's wrong with the world, man.
Alright.
Just trying to find the last lucky red seal.
I almost played that.
That would have been bad. Alright, yep.
Didn't put the red seal first, oh no.
It doesn't matter. $20.
One money hit. Oh, there we go.
2 money hit.
What's that's 25 lucky hits?
First card's great. Right now we're just looking for something better to retrigger than the photograph, and then some deaths. Hurdle Bean.
Baron.
Baron.
What if Mime shows up though? We have to steal Red Seal Kings.
You do.
Oh no. That's what they
Level
have
one.
to do. That is because that's a route to beat me.
Yep, you have to force them to make that line, and if it hits, then
I take a purple
It's maybe
seal.
1 in every 10 seeds. So you make the consistent play and you don't pick it up. And they have to make the risky play because they're behind.
Okay. There's the purple seal.
Seal value is nice. And you have one more pearl seal, so maybe save your last discard. The high card is a little risky.
Nah.
You're fine. Purple seal, yep.
Chariot.
And then just try
I'll
to use your
save that.
hands. Just get down for dusk. Hopefully you can draw this last lucky card. And we
Okay.
did.
Keep that. Copy. Sock.
Yep.
That's big.
There's the Fool for a death card. Beam is back. I'm not sure what would even be worth taking from these standard packs. At a certain point, if you have...
Polychrome helps more than anything. Polychrome does a
It does,
lot.
yeah. Yeah, if we had a re-trigger Joker, then I wouldn't open them, but since we don't have any scoring besides the photograph, then it was still worth opening. I agree. Vagabond's back.
Alright. Probably. Ooh. Just gonna play this first.
At this point, you can afford to play those face cards just to force your opponent to play their hand first.
I think I'm gonna do this.
And to get lucky money, of course.
Okay.
Both purple seals. Alright, you can discard the 5 in the middle first, just to see what you get.
That makes it even harder. I'm gonna steal that. See, there's 4 cards left. I can do
There's
that.
4 cards you won't see.
Yeah. I don't think another red seal is as valuable as the steel.
Probably not. You only really need the 1 red seal for the photograph value at the beginning.
Yikes.
Didn't get it.
That red seal steel would have been valuable though.
Yes, very much so. But they have to play theirs first.
$1.9. Wait, how is it the exact same?
That's crazy.
That's like within a 9-4.
Oh,
E7. I think we lose. We needed the. This is better.
steel in hand, yeah.
Wait, 5. I think we lose no matter
I mean,
what.
5e7 wins.
Is that not?
That's 50 mil.
Oh, that's 3-7. I guess we have to
Yeah.
try then.
In lucky cards we trust. Plus 20. No.
I don't think it's enough.
I don't think we're getting it.
It has to hit the first one. That's
Yeah.
close though.
The red steel in hand would have won it.
Yep.
Just unlucky draws, it happens. Crystal Ball's finally here. A little too late. I mean, you take it, but...
I'll take that. Oh,
Oh, there's Idol.
that,
They might have had Idol.
that hurts. That hurts. You just have to...
Yeah, personally, I'd take it here. And then if it ever hits, you win.
Right, they're on 1 life.
Yeah, they're on 1, you have 2. So you have the flexibility to be able to hit ever. It just has to hit once ever. And so I think it's the play.
Alright, big number time. It doesn't... Having a death and a fool would be quite strong.
Yes. Death is what we need one to find. Personally, I would have rerolled one more time there, since you probably have lucky money.
Okay.
You do need either some lucky hits or some kind of like flush 5. Maybe a steal in hand just to make sure that you win these
I'm
blinds.
pretty
Sure.
sure
Idol isn't doing any scoring.
a 5 of a kind just wins.
Yeah, 5 of kind should probably be fine. Especially be able to keep the steal in hand. Yeah, make room for that purple seal.
Spin the wheel. Maybe I
Nope.
shouldn't have, because if it hit, we couldn't use an ecto. That would have been a bad
Yeah.
thing, actually.
It's also terror blocking for the death, and death is the most important thing to get right now. But
Well, we're gonna get our other
you're a
purple
wheel
seal,
spinner,
right?
so yeah. But you have a 3rd consumable slot.
Oh, you're right. Gotta throw 'em. Sure. Is there a world that even doesn't win?
There is a world,
Yes. But we don't live in that world.
but nothing much you can do about it.
There we go.
Oh yeah, we already hit the plus 20. We're fine.
Give me one. There we go.
That's not King of Hearts.
8 of spades.
The sun is
That's
amazing
nice.
to be able to conform your kings to hearts now. Dream card's nice. You don't have room.
Seance.
I'd open these packs at some point. $20 is great. Yep. Baron has returned. Maybe they were running Baron. Who can say?
Probably temperance is more valuable.
Seltzer. I mean,
That's a tough one. I don't think so.
I don't
because
think
we
it
have
is.
dusk.
yeah, we already have Dusk, and we already have.
Because seltzer would
Rock.
be gone real quick with dusk.
Yeah. Like, we just need Idol to hit ever, and hopefully it will. Yeah, discard those.
Oh.
And there's the death.
I think I just use these. Well, I think I have to use it before to get idle better chance.
Yes.
I
I say we play a couple hands, see if we can get another king to make hearts. Then use the sun,
just
and then
open
death, and
these.
then fool.
That can win in what world?
Some luckies, I guess. I mean, we have like 4 foil jokers, so. It's all your wheels are ruining this for.
Okay. Probably copy the
Do
steal.
we have more kings? I assume we have more kings, right?
Yeah. But we want to turn those.
Does the high card win
Maybe-
in any world? No.
No, it doesn't actually.
Yeah, it didn't win.
Oh, and it was
$20.
worth it.
Let's
But
go.
I guess we would have gotten that anyways. Probably want to
Are we gonna
death
copy
that.
this deal?
Yeah,
I mean, do we have any more purple seals?
yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I'm using the sun.
that's fine. I sun and then use both deaths and then discard the purple seal. give a better chance of being a death.
Chariot.
And right now I just hold death in that fool.
Okay.
$20.
How many do we need? Okay.
However many it was, you got it.
That might have been a little risky.
Yeah, not keeping any of the red steals in hand is a little risky. 7 of diamonds. Let's
Yikes.
go.
We have 3 sevens. Try to find a star. You're taking that. One more.
Yeah, just a tarot block at least.
Star on
Hangman
the
is
7.
incredible.
But the
I
star.
mean, also Hangman.
We can get
Are
all
you
of
really
our
gonna
sevens
win?
diamonds. I mean, triple dusk with 3 sevens. There's actually a solid chance.
I mean, it's triple idol with Dusk, but that's more
Triple
scoring
idol,
than
right?
triple Dusk.
Right.
Yeah.
40. Like
It's up to you. First thing I hang the man here and just count this one as a loss. But if you want to try to win with your sevens, you can go for it.
I'm a believer. I would have. Okay, we'll say I would have hung. Well, actually, does trimming your deck even help with the rework?
Yes.
Does it not?
It doesn't change the odds at all.
I thought just having more of something helps more.
Having more of something helps more, but removing cards still helps. It's an odds thing. Like 7 out of 10 is better than 7 out of 15.
Right.
It's just math.
Fool.
Could have been death.
You're right. But I think I would have hangmaned every world, even if I didn't.
Yeah.
Go next.
I mean, Hangman's also good. All right, go find your sevens, Mr. 7 of Diamonds believer.
7 of diamonds is gonna hit. There's one. And the steel?
And the red steals?
I think I still have to play them.
Probably. Sock for money. No.
Oh no.
Minus
that's
$20.
$20 gone. Wow.
There's another
Okay.
7 of diamonds. Just need to find the last 7.
You gotta do that.
And then what's the hand gonna be?
3 sevens, maybe some lucky king.
Because if it's like 3 of a kind, then the base mold makes it pretty trash.
We need the lucky kings first. Come on. We couldn't have drawn the other 7. We just chariot here.
What's on top? What's on top?
Well, I want to use 2 of these right here. Well, the 7 might not happen. 9 cards left. Maybe a full house just with kings. 2 sevens.
Maybe.
3 luckies. I think I do that. I'll just make you wild for fun.
Sure.
And steal the jack. Ouch.
And definitely put the 7s at the end. Copy idol.
Okay. 16x idle, yikes.
You could flush house with the fool
I don't.
if it's still on the lovers. No, I think you just
Yeah. Right, if that was. I think I keep the fool.
you could have done that. I think fool is more valuable,
Yeah. Alright, whatever.
but it was something to think about.
One
At least some
lucky
plus
hit,
20,
please.
please.
Oh,
Please.
that's
None?
GG for
0.
sure.
Yeah, you're
That's
not winning that.
for sure.
I mean, the red steals.
Maybe
That's
if
a good amount of
their idol
points.
could have not hit as well.
I mean, with the idol rework, their idol most likely didn't hit. Unless they have even better deck manipulation. But we
were double vagabond.
Yeah. Let's see, Ian, what you got.
Come on. Is he pulling out the calc? Does he know it's over?
Oh,
That.
so close.
That's the difference of a
If you
lucky
drawn the
hit.
third 7. Yeah, if you had the lucky hit or drawn the third 7, it would have won.
Damn, I should have believed in the 7s more.
It's nice. Probably jump in the backs, yeah, so you can get a death. Hangman's great.
I might.
Yeah, get rid of those 7s. Get out of here. Stupid 7s. You keep you the 7s.
Because that's what we got 2 of, you know? We gotta keep our options broad. Jack
Ooh,
of
death.
diamonds. Death is nice.
Maybe use something before, like temperance. Or you could death and then grab the fool and then use it and then reroll and find it again. But then you don't have death in the fool. It's up
I'm
to you.
not re-rolling that far. Especially if I didn't use temperance.
Yeah. I'd definitely use the fool right here.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Just so we don't forget.
One more. Hangman.
Hangman is beautiful.
This idol has to hit this ante.
Yes. I used the death there first. Just for the purpose of giving me another death.
I was wanting to get a steal, that's why.
Then you could have discarded something else besides the purple seal.
Keep aces. Keep a 7.
Or played a hand.
3, you're out of here. Red, I could have used chariot. That's a flush. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Red steel.
Nah.
Ooh,
Wasn't even
you're fine, you're fine. Maybe keep a red steel just to make sure you don't die.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Shouldn't win.
Okay. If it hit twice, might be in trouble.
Purple seal.
Sure. I guess I gotta use that sometime. I don't need to steal. I care about a tarot block more.
Yep.
Now just give me a lucky hit. There we go.
Yep.
Maybe another one. Maybe another one. Maybe. Okay.
You're fine, you're fine. Ace of diamonds. Beautiful.
Did I use? Is there something in my fool?
I think you used the devil, or you decided not to.
I didn't use it. I think I have a tower.
Tower. I think temperance is better just to have the chance.
Lovers.
Hermit.
The sun.
Sun is nice.
Is this the
Even shoving
face off
shooting
next?
tarot is
Okay,
just,
good.
No.
This thing.
One more
better
chance, idol.
Lock in. Conjoin. Spin the wheel. One more.
The
I'll take
tower's
a
great.
tower. I think I take that.
Adding another King of Hearts makes like a decent amount of difference.
Oh.
Bloodstone. If idol misses, Bloodstone is the game-winning card.
It is. It's just a gamble right now.
It is. It's did Ian hit it, because you're both on 1. If they did, then you lose. If they didn't, you win. You're trusting it?
I have to.
Grab this tower, grab the tower. Give yourself the best chance possible.
I don't think a chariot makes a difference.
Either idle hits or it doesn't.
How many kings do I have that are just... That's all of them.
Okay. They're all hearts now.
Strength.
Do you have any queens?
2 queens.
Stone something?
Nine, you're gone. Maybe I keep one.
I'll try my... Oh, it doesn't win.
I don't need to keep one. Probably didn't need to copy Sock and Buskin.
I mean, we've been close on some of these other ones. If the lucky hits cause you to die, that'd be really funny. You might even just keep strength in case the idle misses to be able to make whatever it is.
Could
Worst
be
case.
something, because neither of these are hearts.
Those are spades, yeah. If they were hearts, then I think do it anyway. Magician is money.
Magician. There's probably wins in the world. It doesn't.
You're fine.
Alright. Just in time. Should it?
Yeah, the red's still in hand, so basically guaranteed.
Yep. Alright. Idle. We pray.
Where you at, idle?
Oh no.
Alright,
Oh,
hope another bloodstone's in the shop. How many 2s of clubs do you have?
I think I have to take Chad here.
Probably. You have
1,
wild.
2 of
You have
clubs.
a couple aces. You have strength.
Strength.
You have strength,
on
a
the
wild
ace.
ace,
2 aces.
and a lovers.
That's 3.
Yeah, and you have lovers. So you can have 4. No, because you
No.
only strength 2 of them.
Yeah, this has got to go
I can pick up Chad. Maybe open the buffoon pack.
before, yeah. Small error.
Yeah, minus $2.
Campfire.
I don't know why we're opening celestial pack.
Because a full house level goes a long way. We can't play any of these hands.
To make their hand worse.
Okay.
There's the fool.
We Baron here, right? For
What's your
sure.
high card at?
At absolutely nothing. We got a pair. I think Baron.
How many steel kings do you have?
A lot.
There's also a world where you still do the lover's strength, you keep idle, and you sell Chad. So you pick up Baron, you sell Chad, and keep Dusk. Then you have that good base from the idle, and then the Baron gives you the X mold. Like if we're selling idle, why are we keeping Chad? Is my question.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's the only option there. Can we sell? Buy and sell Andy? That could be something.
It doesn't work.
Lovers? With the Fool, we can play a 4 of a kind, but I...
I mean, the fool would be for strength, right?
Yeah. But I kind of want to make them lucky, because that helps a lot too. I think Lovers goes. I also would like to hold on to minimal cards looking for kings.
Why are we keeping Magician over Lovers?
For the cards that we play to be lucky, because a lucky hit on the high card is big.
I mean,
guess.
how many? Are we just playing a pair? Like, what's the plan?
I think I'm playing pair. We have pair level. I think you go pair.
Okay. If you want to go pair, go pair.
But I guess a lovers makes it easier to draw my hand because of that, but I don't even know what I pull from. A death. Alright. Now what? Okay, probably only keep the Steel Kings. I can strength this guy, but it is 2 clubs. That doesn't really matter without art.
Yeah, you don't have Lovers anymore.
Could play this.
Sure.
That looks like a Baron. That looks like a Baron.
Got the red seals.
Probably keep a red seal steel, or non-steel. I might not even use idle, depending on what we draw.
Yeah, the red seal without steel is totally worth taking because the Baron
I could double strength here,
lots of points.
but I guess a
You
king.
could.
A
How many
steel
more red
king's
seals?
not worth that much because a red seal steel is worth way more.
The red seal is so much more valuable than the regulars.
I think I'm just gonna do this.
I discard the 10 as well.
Yeah. I think I'm selling strength.
We're not using idle then? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
There is our idle card. But idle's gonna be like a 2x. I think we just try to draw full kings.
What's in the pool?
Asteroid.
Okay.
I think we need our red seals.
Okay. That's what you're going for, then go for it.
That's a good start.
It's a good amount.
Probably have to play a pair of kings. This might
Possibly.
just win right now.
I mean, they still have one last hand.
Right.
I don't know what they're running. It's a lot of points.
I think I keep this because we have to play a pair of kings anyways.
Yeah,
Actually, pair.
or if you just play a random lucky card. Since you have Magician still in hand.
Actually, a king gives like 4x. So pair level does almost nothing.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Magician it is.
Spin the wheel. Oh, big.
Ooh. Second wheel, second wheel.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's over.
GG.
They also went for the Baron. Yeah.
It's that onk.
That was a crazy game.
That was. Wow, they had a lot of red seal steel as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference.
I think you might have had more.
Maybe a bit. I had more red seals for sure. Neither of our idols hit.
Yeah, I mean that's the point of the idle rework, is that neither of them will hit.
I did get brainstorm before the onk again. That was.
You did. Yeah, that's
won
what
the
happened.
game for sure. Maybe. In one earlier rounds. I'm assuming you also had idle until last round. Damn. What? What did I just hear? I think that's it. It's pretty late.
Yeah.
But those are some good games. We won one, we lost one. I would like to do the tiebreaker, but didn't have idle. Couldn't take it
One day.
without losing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if they didn't take idle, then it sounds like you made the right play and just got slightly unlucky with idle never hitting. Because if
Yeah.
idle had ever hit, you would have just won.
Yeah, that's ease for sure. Those are some cool seats.
Yeah, those are crazy. Was it Tribulate and then a crazy
Like
double rainstorm idle?
Rainstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks for the coaching, Phantom. I definitely learned some stuff, and we'll think through more decisions. I'm not sure.
I think that's the main thing is just taking the time to think about your decisions.
Yeah, I'm not sure
and
how
thinking
much
towards the future.
It will help in the upcoming tournament, considering I know nothing about extra credit. But
yeah, I'm not even participating in that one, so go ahead and win it for me.
Yeah.
Nice. Any last questions or comments?
I think I got the gist of it, but anyone who wants to see some more high-level stuff than me can check out Phantom. He's also the creator of this calculator mod if you want to try that. But he streams on Twitch. I have his YouTube linked in the stream bio, so check him out for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
All right. We're ready to win a tournament now, chat. It's just free. We beat the #1 player. This is like the 5th time I beat the #1 player yet. Thanks, Ian, for playing. Winner POV. Next winner POV will be real. Except I might do a quick stream learning extra credit tomorrow. But I gotta go edit because I'm trying to upload a video tomorrow, and it is already 10:30 and I'm not even halfway done editing. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the coaching, Phantom. Thanks for the games, Ian. See ya.